Welcome to Coach Hayes Football Live. He can talk about anything from high school to the pros. This guy knows the game, so you better not be half-stepping.
I can guarantee you most of the audience is going to agree with me before they agree with you.
Strap in, because Coach Hayes is about to
crack your cranium and fertilize your brain.
Go ahead,
right here, right now.
subscribe now and check out CoachHayesFootball.com.
What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome to another great episode of Prime Time Talk. We in the building today. We got a lot to talk about, a little bit of time to do it. Let me know everything looks good, sounds good. We're going to definitely make it happen here. We're going to get this thing rocking and rolling. Let me see who's in the building already, man. I already had to respond to Smooth up here. Smooth tried to get Smooth with me. Talking about Coach turned into a Buffalo platform. Well, Smooth, you take this. Nope. Coach has diversified his portfolio. I sell it all. My name is Lene, and I got plenty. If I ain't got it, then you can't get it. And that means you out of luck, if you understand what I'm saying. So that's it, the Smooth. Anyway, Tanisha in the building. What's up with the eyeballs? I know what she's looking at. She's looking at this Colorado Colt shirt. That's right. I said y'all was a Colt, and I'd have made me another shirt. Coach about to get in the T-shirt business. That's right. Colorado Colt. Oh, don't miss the part where it say Sco Buffs. Get out of here with that cord. Sco Buffs. So as you see it right there, Colorado Colt Sco Buffs. That's right. Yes, sir. We in the building, baby. Shout out to P-Lo, as always. Coach Hayes, the best channel on YouTube, Coach Hayes Football. And back to you, Smooth. It's called Coach Hayes Football for a reason. Because we like to talk football. T. Hines in the building. What's up? I ain't forget about you. It's coming. All right. Fresh. Where you at, man? We late. Nah, you right on time, man. You right on time. Sheila, hey, y'all. What's going on with you? The producer in the building. I love it. Appreciate you. I see those thumbs up down there. Omega Red. Salute, Coach. Salute to you, man, my brother. Appreciate it. All right, let's talk a little bit here in the building, man. How many of y'all like that shirt? Let me get a thumbs up in the building if you like that shirt right there. We're going to talk a lot about these Colorado Buffaloes and Coach Prime and starting off fall camp here with a lot of expectations and everything else. Also, real quick, I want to say this before I get started. I will throw the phone number up. Now you guys can start jumping in the queue, 862-799-9956. Come on in. Let's talk about it. It's a lot to talk about. Well Off Media has put out quite a few videos and everything else, and we're going to jump into those. And Coach got notes. I got notes today. We're going to break it down a little bit. All right? We'll break down those videos. But before I do want to say this real quick. Really quick. You know we got a fantasy draft we do every year, right? A college fantasy. This is our third year doing it here on Coach Hayes Football. If you want to join in, all right, you see it up there, right? If you want to join in, we got two different tiers. There's a $25 donation tier that'll get you $200 for your donation to donate to your left pocket. Or there's a $50 donation tier that you can join, and that'll go into your right pocket, and you get $400 for that. So all you have to do is cash at me. You'll see it pop up right here below the phone number. It's the $ Coach Hayes Football. If you don't see my logo, don't do it, because if you send it to the wrong place, it's gone. All right? And so go ahead and make sure you do that. Spots are filling up, but don't be afraid. Once you send it and you get a thumbs up from me, check your email. You must put your email in the description, in the memo part, so I can send you the link. Guys, just because y'all cash at me, I don't know where to send the stuff. So please put your email in the description. All right? In the description. If you don't, and you have to wait for you to email me and say, hey, where's my link, Coach? You might miss out. Okay? So don't forget to do that. That's very important. Also, make sure it's super fun, right? You're going to watch football 100 different ways. And for all these Colorado fans, I challenge you. I challenge you. Come on and draft your Colorado Buffs, man. Let's see how it turn out for you. I need somebody to get Shador in the first round, first pick. I need somebody to get Travis Hunter to score his points. Weaver, Jimmy Horn in the building. Matter of fact, y'all say that defense so tough. Go on and pick that Colorado defense there. Huh? Put your money where your mouth is. Stick it right into your mouth. In the words of Shad. Pause. Rob, the media man. You say, I got you. Boy, Rob, come on with it. Right now, I got the Cash App up. I'm ready. I'll link you in right here as we speak, Rob. I need you, baby. I need them buffs to be represented in the building. Because one thing about it, when you put that money up, the truth come out. It's like when you go voting. You can holler who you like, but when you go in that booth, you by yourself. And you're going to bubble in whoever you really like. So we're going to find out. Yeah, Shad, I see you in the building. Y'all hit me all these pause moments. LV said, yo, Rob, I want to battle. He said, he want to battle? Huh? Hold up. I want to battle. I want to battle. I said, hey, yo. What's CEO at? I need CEO. Come on. Donate to the Hayes Foundation, baby. I want to see these Colorado Buffs put their money where their mouth is. And it's not betting. It's entertainment. It ain't no different like going to the club. You being entertained. Put your money up for the fantasy draft. Draft these Colorado Buffaloes and get those them fantasy points, man. Come on with it. Let's go. Huh? Huh? Hold up. Oh, okay. Okay. This is all I hear. Waiting on you. All right. So if you don't like that, we got another one for you. Don't forget, 25. We got 25 right there. I need to move this thing over out the way, man. It look crazy. Put it over here. How about that? All right, let's move that over there. Messing up my logo. Anyway, I want to have fun with it, man. Let's come on in. Like I say, Mac Entertainment. You done changed your name, but that boy went into witness protection. I know you usually Mac Mill. Mac Entertainment, I guess. Come on, Mac, I need you. Where Chris E at? Well, all these people. What Patricia? Where my Coach hate shirt? Well, all these people that say I'm hating. It's time to put the cash up. Put it up. Put it up. Rob, you got your money on 2 all day. Well, guess what, Rob? I'm the commissioner of the league. If you got the last pick and somebody else picks Shador, I'm going to change it. I'm going to give you Shador then. Huh? Let's go, Rob. Put your cash up. But if you do that, you got to get into the $50 one. You can't get into the $25. You got to get into the 50. If Coach Man around here breaking rules for you, you got to jump into IFTY, dog. Huh? Come on with it, Rob. Yes, sir. I got you. He say, bet. Matter of fact, I'm going to make sure you the first round pick. You're going to be the first pick of the draft. I'm going to make sure you the first pick. So I ain't got to do no funny business until it starts. Let's go. I want to see people put their money where their mouth at, baby. Put their money where their mouth at, baby. Yes, sir. Anyway, I'm just teasing, man. Let's have a good time, man. So don't forget the fantasy draft. Come on in. Check it out. I need old school to get in there too. Huh? He don't even know who the players are. He just talking. No, you can't pick Coach Prime. He ain't playing defense. All right. Anyway, let's go, man. Let's have, Jonas. You definitely got to get in here, Jonas. Oh, yeah, Jonas. Come. Man, Cash App ain't moved yet, bro. What y'all waiting on? Come on, man. It's only $50. Huh? What's 50? That's 3 meals at Popeyes right now. Cut it out. Stop it. Anyway, let's have a good time, man. I want to go through this. So Well-Off Media, of course, we know Coach Prime has had, A63 Kane already in the building, LMV. A63 Kane was one of the first ones. He wasn't playing. Oh, here you go. I'm here with the intent. I need you to intently give me $50 for this thing. Come on in here with it. Don't be scared. Owen said, what the 50 for? The $50 is to join. I got to put it back up here. This is my 3rd annual fantasy draft. Okay. We do a college fantasy draft. All the Power 5 programs are available. All of the players from the Power 5 are available, including Notre Dame, who's independent. All right. And all other the major independents. Come on in. Come on in. And that's what it's for. There's a $50 version. There's a $25 version. 25 get you 200. 50 get you 400. And I pay at the buzzer. As soon as it's over, whoever win the championship, they get the donation. Excuse me. They get the donation. So I'll remind you as the chat goes on. So I got to push on. Appreciate y'all. Hopefully y'all caught it. All right. Well Off Media has been kind of documenting this stuff for a long time, and they get into the practice. There's a lot on that video, but there's a lot that's not on that video. It tells us a lot, but it's something they don't tell us. One thing I will say, yeah, I'm on the phone. Phone lines open, Rob. Call on in 862-799-9956 right here. Anyway, let me stay out the chat for a minute so I can finish my monologue. These videos tell a lot, and these videos don't tell a lot, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that, right? They're not supposed to give out their secrets, right? You don't film the chef in the kitchen, huh? Y'all take pictures of your food after it's on the plate in front of you. You don't really know how it's prepared, but it looked good when it come out, and that's what it's all about. So now, in this video, in the first two videos, today was their second day or whatever it was, and they put it out. I have to say this. I do like Coach Prime. I really do, man. And here's what I really like about Coach Prime when it comes to this. And a lot of people, I know McCain fans in the bill, Coach, but guess what? We don't get to hear the Mario conversations. We don't get to hear a lot of these coaches' motivational deals, right? We get to hear snippets. What I like about Coach Prime the most, LMV, you done jumped in for two of them. You got to explain, LMV. You got to explain, LMV. Ooh, LMV. Man, y'all clap it up for LMV. She done put in before the fellas. And I'm so stank with it, I'm finna put it on the screen. I hope you don't mind, LMV. I hope you don't mind, LMV. But I'm finna show y'all exactly what I mean. Oh, shoot. Can I do it? I don't think I got the button. Oh, yeah, there you go. Look at LMV in the building. And y'all, well, yeah, Rob. What you waiting on, Rob? Come on with it. You ain't got to donate to the payout. Huh? She added to the payout. I'm going to let her divvy it up how she want. She put her money where her mouth is. But be careful with that, Ellen. You know what I mean. Nah, Rob, I ain't going to. Nah, Rob. Anyway, I'm sorry, Ellen. I had to do it because I love you so much. And I do appreciate y'all. Now, we ain't sponsoring nobody. Y'all grown people up in here. She adding that to the ending. That go to the payout. That means coach got to win. But anyway, back to my thing. Y'all got to stop it because I'm losing my thought. Home team. You a Hamptonian home team. Home team. You know what they said at Hampton? To be early is to be on time. To be on time is to be late. And to be late is unacceptable. And home team, you late. And now you have missed the information. I need 10 up downs, dog. And I need them right now. I mean, you got to stay till I get back to it because I keep messing up. Anyway. I'll say facts. I like Coach Prime because he doesn't speak in coaching cliches. He doesn't speak in, coach talk. When he's talking to these players and motivating them, and I have to say this, I will give him a title of a master motivator, right? Because when I'm watching the tapes and him talking, I'm smiling inside because not only that I can resonate with it, I can tell the players can resonate with the message. And here's the message. He like to say this, let's get naked, meaning let's tell the truth. Let's keep it 100. And when you start talking to the players about you better than that, I love the fact he said, a lot of us, because he asked what's on your mind, and one of the players said, I could do better or better than that. And he said, I love the fact you're talking about that prior to something happening instead of afterwards. I love the fact you're talking about it prior to, then afterwards. Then he said, let's get naked. He said, remember you sat on the side of the bed? Man, why I did that? I'm better than that. Fellas, we've all said the Lord's, we call it the man's prayer. Lord, if you get me through this, I promise I won't ever do it again. I don't have to go into detail, fellas. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Lord, if you get me through this, I promise I'll never do it again. As soon as you get through it, you go back doing it again. Yes, sir, Reggie. You're 100% right. You need to put an S on bed, on the edge of them beds, because that speaks to exactly what I was talking about. You got through that first one, and you go right back and do it again. And you do it again. And you do it again. LOL, where you been? Miss you. I don't know what all this code word stuff is. I think those emojis. How you doing? Long time no see. Ladies, you sat on the edge of the bed and said, I'm better than that. You know you done sat on that bed and did like this? You know you sit on the bed and you kind of look back like, God. I don't even know if I'm going to tell my homegirl about this one. God. The margaritas, boy, get me every time. Well, might as well go on home. You know what I'm talking about. But anyway, the next thing he says, you fired that sweet Chiba. Huh? A stick of that. Hold up. You get you a stick of that. Ooh wee. Throw one behind your ear. Hold up. You know how y'all fellas be walking like this. Oh, I done dropped the J. I got it. You fired the sweet Chiba. And you be like, man, I'm better than this. I'm an athlete, man. Man, get this crap out of here. Or you turn to the cane juice, a.k.a. Colorado concoction. I'm better than that. Not today, Coach Prime. I'm not better than the cane juice or the Colorado concoction. I ain't better than that. No, you missed it, Girls Club. The Colorado Cult. Sko Buffs. Y'all got mad when I was in the other chat when I say y'all like a cult. So really, I'm about to sell these shirts around here in a minute. Y'all let me know if you want me to sell these shirts. Studio, don't worry about it. You can fire one. But I want you to look at it while it's got that slow burn on it. Because you don't put too much slob. And say, I'm better than that. I say all that to say, I really have to say that Coach Prime's approach to coaching is something I really can dig. I really can. I think it's a breath of fresh air when it comes to the coaching game. It's not the same coaching cliches, and you're going to hear some of that on the tape, right? Especially if you've been around coaching, you've been around football. Some of them same older coaches still saying the same thing from the 80s. And that's okay. Let me go down some of the things I saw in the first episode. Call it an episode. One thing he brought up, it may not be in order of the video, just kind of took notes. Oh, Coach, I'm definitely wearing the shirt to the game. I'll be at the USC game. I'm wearing it. If I come back with a black eye, just know he got two. That's all I can tell you. If I got one, he got two. Anyway. The first thing that he said that in that video, of the very first practice. He says, I know we got some doubters on this team. Some people that don't believe that we're going to win. Now, I want to be clear about what I said, about what he said. I would love to play this. I know a lot of other guys who do Colorado content, use some of the well-off media. I can't take those copyright hits. I don't know if they give us copyright hits for them. I don't do it. So for all you guys who repurpose their videos and do it, let me know if y'all get copyrights, then I'll start using it. But I get too many already because sometimes I just got to do it, especially on a night shift. But anyway, he says we have some doubters in the building. Some people on this team don't believe that we're going to win. People don't believe we're going to win. Club Shay Shay, how you doing? Off script. Hey, man. Let's go, Buffs. I'm part of the Colt. I'm the leader. I'm the Colorado Colt. I'm the leader. So that's what Coach Prime was saying in the team meeting, that we have some doubters on this team that don't believe that we're going to win. And I want to keep saying that because he did not say, I know, I'm sorry, Tanisha, it's hard. It's out the chat. Because he did not say we don't have people that don't believe we're going to win at all. He said that we're going to win. Very careful with his words. And I believe his words are true. And that goes to show you that Coach Prime is calculated. No coach is ever going to put that much pressure on their team. Now, I do want to say this. I do want to say that what he is doing is happening across this country at every football facility. Don't get it twisted. The dudes at Colorado State right now are having kind of the same message. May deliver it different, but the message is the same. Nobody believes they're going 1-11. Nobody believes they're going to lose a game. Like, they're not preaching that message. So don't think this is exclusive to the Buffaloes. Mario better be saying the same thing, crack some heads up. But anyway, I bring that up because I think that's super interesting. And that's back to what I'm saying to the Colt. To the Colt. Coach Prime is not saying we're going to win it all. He's not saying they don't deserve to win it all. But he said we have to win. And that's important. Also, they got the Twitter names on the back of their jerseys. I think that's pretty cool. I know UCF was the first to do it. And there's nothing wrong with doing it second. It's cool. I just wanted to bring it up. Nothing wrong with that at all. He was out there coaching the guys, and really they kind of focused on him coaching up Kamani McLean on some DB technique. You know, about staying low, keeping your shoulders down, keeping your chin down. All of those things are great coaching points. I'm going to get to the I believe. But I thought that was interesting. I talked about that before. Coach Prime does a very good job of coaching technique, especially when it comes to the DBs. That's really what you see him doing a lot of. Nothing wrong with that. I'm going to check it, LOL. I got to go to a different screen for that, but I'm going to check it. For you guys that donate on PayPal, I can't put that on the screen. It's too much of your personal information up there. So that's why I don't put PayPals up there. You're more than welcome, and it definitely helps. But I can't put it on the screen because it gives too much information. But anyway, back to my – sorry, as I digress. He does a good job with that. Kamani McLean also gets beat for a touchdown by number 10. I believe that's Weaver. Nothing wrong with that. He's got to get better. Now, I'm going to say this. I've seen some chats and stuff and things and blogs and all of that good stuff. Oh, he was in the area. Yeah, everybody get beat pretty much in the area. Me looking at it, his technique was wrong. And that's okay. That's why it's practice. But I do like to call a spade a spade. And this is what I was talking about when it comes to college ball. The stuff that you could get away with in high school and you the senior and you the big dog. Now you got a cat like Weaver who's experienced, right? Not so fast, my friend. Not so fast. And that's okay. I'm not hating. I'm just saying, guys, it's not as easy as plug and play as people think. There is some technique that's involved. There is some jitters you have to get out. Think about it. That's your first practice in college. And I remember that's only what we saw there. I don't know what the win-to-loss ratio was. Hopefully the young man won way more than he lost. But if he lost way more than he won, that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. It's football. It's football. Also, let me see here. I have to say this. From the clips we saw, right? Remember, I tell you, a lot of stuff goes on the editing room floor that we don't see, and that's okay as well. But from what I saw, Shedeur Sanders throws a good ball. Shedeur Sanders had great anticipation, good touch, great delivery. The one up the sideline to his left, kind of a back shoulder in the end zone, great. The one he threw, I think, to Travis Hunter right here on like maybe the little hitch dig route, great throw, right? Great throw. Travis makes it inside, boom, stick his foot in the ground, get outside, and I think that was 10, comes in and get the little shadow block because, you know, they're not trying to hurt anybody. That's good-looking football. Good-looking football. But here's the contrast. There was a point when, I don't know if the defense blitzed because it was super tight. The cut was super tight. Appreciate the super chat, brother. Thank you so much, Bishop. What's up, Coach Hayes? Brother Jay, Miss Ellen. What's up, everybody? Thank you. There was a point where they blitzed Shedeur, and it's a sack, legitimate sack, right? And he said, man, they came out of everywhere. But when they go to the sideline cut and he's talking to, I guess it was the defender. I couldn't tell who it was he was talking to, but Travis Hunter was standing there. That's why I say these videos tell you a lot, good and bad, but you have to look deep. There was a miscommunication between who? A miscommunication between the tackle and the guard when they split, because the linebacker, I would assume it was the linebacker, he came shooting straight through, like I say, tight cut, couldn't see the whole window. And that's strategically done too on the video side because they don't want to show you everything. They don't want to show you everything. And they shouldn't show you everything. But back to this sideline conversation. Shedeur said something, and please correct me if I'm wrong, but I didn't like it. I didn't like it. As a coach, I didn't like it. Thank you, Chris E. Come on and join that league, Chris E. You on my hater shirt. Come on and join my fantasy league. I'll talk about it in a second. Thank you for the $9.99 super sticker. He said, I was about to throw that ball in the dirt, but I didn't want to take the incompletion. So you'd rather take the sack? Listen to what he said now. And again, context matters. I don't know everything what led up to that, but I'm only just, I guess I'm being messy. 232 in the building. Appreciate you. Hit the like button, subscribe button, join the team. Join the cult. Join the Colorado cult. Let's go, Buffs. Anyway, he said, I was going to throw the ball in the dirt, but I didn't want that incompletion. But you're going to take that sack. Now, here's what Travis Hunter said. There go the excuse makers. Intentional grounding. That's not what he said. See, these right here are the excuse makers, Lucius Tate. Take the intentional grounding. It's no different than a sack. But who knows if it is or isn't? But it jumped on him so fast, to be honest, he had to take that sack. He couldn't throw that ball away. But what I didn't like was the excuse of, I didn't want to mess up. I didn't want to get the incompletion. Oh, a little scary. Because we all know, and I've gone back, I haven't watched every Jackson game. He does have a tendency to hold the ball a little bit. No, Keith, I'm not reaching right now. I'm just simply dissecting the conversation. That's why they call me Coach Hayes. Oh, Coach Hates. No, I'm not being messy, guys. See, this is what I want. This is why I want the phone line to be jumping. I want to talk about it. In a game, he throwing it away, coach. Okay. Okay. So why not do it now? Create good habits. That's all I'm saying. Create a good habit. It shocked him, and that's okay. It's practice, but create the good habit. I used to tell quarterbacks all the time, it ain't there, throw it away. First thing is, it's not there, run. If you can't escape, throw it away. It's okay. It's okay. That's why they give you downs. It ain't like track. You get one shot and it's over. Go get in the car and go home. Relax. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Travis Hunter says, man, throw that thing up and hope for the best. There we go, Honey Smith. I clearly said there's some context to this that I don't necessarily know. I'm only speculating from what I see. I clearly said that. Y'all relax. Y'all got to listen to the whole conversation. Y'all got to listen to the whole conversation. Stop it. I just want to talk about that. Second thing I saw, I didn't like this, but I did like this. There was a pass, the running back was running, and he broke up the sideline, and there was a yellow jersey. I'm not sure why they were yellow. Usually yellow means caution, no contact. There's some type of injury in there, but they still can practice. That's typically what yellow means. Kind of like they use like traffic light, right? Blue is medical. Yellow is like, hey, no contact. He can practice, but no banging. So there was a yellow jersey that pushed him on the sideline, and it was stupid. It was dumb. See, that's how to learn how to practice. He could have hurt that young man and the people on the sideline. Blow out people's knees. Yeah, I know yellow means no contact. Hey, remember, I'm trying to help some people that may not know. 7475, I'm coming to you. Give me a minute. You have to understand how to practice in this game. People can get hurt super easy off of freak stuff when you do stupid stuff. But here's what I loved about it. And they cut the clip real quick. His teammates on defense got on his head. Not the offense. His defensive teammates got on his head. And that's what I liked about it. That's what I loved about it. Like, hey, bro. Hey, chill out, man. What's wrong with you, man? You can see dudes throwing their hands up at him like, hey, man, why you doing that? You're doing too much. Like some of y'all in the chat, not listening to everything I'm saying and hearing bits and pieces and running to the highest mountain talking about Coach Hayes hates. Stop it. Shad, go sit in the corner, Shad. I mean right now. Also, I'll say this. Like that's what I looked at when I broke that stuff down. And that's the kind of stuff I have to say I enjoy about the tape. You know, one thing about players, and you put them in competitive situations, which Coach Prime is doing, and I really appreciate that he's doing it. But some of those guys can take competitive situations and go too far because you're still trying to prove to the big man that you belong. But at the end of the day, you're going to want to belong so much, you're going to be on a bus going home because you're doing stupid stuff. because it's just like a football game, right? Just like a football game. Let's see if I got my little. I don't know if I got it. I ain't got it. You get a little yellow hanky for doing stupid stuff. You got to play this game aggressively, but you also have to play with the right mind. You can't be emotional. I hope that makes sense. Like it's an oxymoronic statement. I get it. You're playing an emotional game where you can't be emotional. You have to have emotion, but don't be emotional. And that's important. Appreciate the subscription, Reggie Delane. Welcome to the team. You have to play this game with a lot of emotion, but don't be emotional. When you get emotional, you make mistakes. Stupid things happen. I wish they would have ran that tape a little longer because I would have loved to see how the coaches reacted to that. And here's what I was big on. Even when I was coaching, I don't care if you're an offensive coach or a defensive coach. When you see a kid do something wrong like that, I used to tell my coaches, I don't care if you on the other practice field, man, coach, I need you to pull a hamstring to rip his behind. Pause. Because he needs to understand how bad that can hurt the team. There are going to be injuries across this country. There are players right now across this country, first day of practice, won't play this season because they already got hurt and probably on some stupid stuff. There's no tackling involved, no pads involved, and a dude got a torn ACL because some idiot being too much. There's some idiot out there doing too much. There's some guys today, and knock on wood, hope to God it doesn't happen. There are some guys today was their last practice for the season because somebody did too much. And tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day. Unfortunately, you're in a contact sport with 200, 300-pound bodies flying around at high speed. So I just want to go through that. I got a call on the line. I appreciate it. Real quick before I do, I am pushing this. I want people to join the fantasy league. I know y'all, Coach, stop talking about it. It is a lot of fun. I saw Smooth up here. He said he was in it last year. He's somewhere up here in the chat. Here he is right here. Get out of here, Smooth. Talking about Coach Hayes a Buff fan. I'm a football fan. Here we go. Living life married. Appreciate it. I'm in there, Coach. Last year was fun. Come on in. Man, we did have a lot of fun with it. Smooth, I need you to pick your quarterback from Alabama as your first pick. Oh, my bad. My bad. Is it Milrose? What quarterback you going to pick? My bad. This is college, guys. College fantasy. College fantasy. Right here. All Power 5 programs, including Notre Dame. Sorry, Notre Dame. Even Notre Dame is in it. Guys, it is super fun, man. It is fun. Trust me. $25 get you 200. 50 will get you 400. Winner take all. We ain't doing no second place. What does it take to be number one? 2 is not a winner, and 3 nobody remembers. Ain't nobody getting no second place. How do you play? LOL, you know? I'll show you how to play. I'll show you. It's not hard. I didn't know how to play either. You pick the team, and you get points and all of that good stuff. We'll show you. All right. I need some people to call in. 7475, you on the line. Call or talk to us. What's your thoughts about the first 2 days of practice for the Buffaloes?
It's Rob the Man Media, baby.
Oh, yeah, Rob. Here you go. I wanted you to call in, Rob. Are you going to join, Rob?
I am going to join. I got 2 all day. Shador and Travis stay on my team, man. Yeah. You can bucket.
No problem. Who your first pick, though?
Shador Sanders, baby.
All right. All right. Hey, I'm for it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
I got something in store, but I know more than just Colorado football. So don't let it surprise you, man.
No.
But,
I'm just saying for all the Colorado fans out there that's saying undefeated, we got these best players, everybody going to the NFL. And I'm not saying they're not going to be good players, but now we can put our money where our mouth is. Think about this. For a very small entrance fee, you can walk out with $400. Well, Ellen just put a honeybee on it for $500. Think about what I just said, for $500. And y'all going 12-0. Come on, dog. That's a no-brainer.
Hey, listen. I'm gonna put in, and I'm gonna put $100. I'm gonna match Ellen's $100 for a donation. So we can make it $600. We can make it even more enticing for people.
Let's make it $600 then. There it is. Like United Negro College Fund, boy, I take your donation right here over the phone, baby. Ain't no problem. You might be too young for that, but the Lou Rawls. You understand me? But anyway, let's make it happen, man. Let's make it happen. So talk to us, man. What's your thoughts on those videos? Do you agree with what I said? Disagree? Some people saying I'm being messy about what I said about Shador. Again, I was just making a point. I was making an observation. I got to stop saying the word point. Slap myself because everybody say, oh, you say make a point. No, I was making an observation. But sometimes you listen to what people say. And I understand he's a kid. He's on the sideline. If he was talking to a coach, he probably wouldn't have said that. But anyway, what's your thoughts?
So my thoughts about Shador, they got like a QB contest going on. So that's why Shador did what he did. Because this is about they got a competition for completion percentage that they got going on. It's like an in-house Colorado thing. He talked about it on a different video, on that video. So when you're watching that well-off video, you could take it out of context.
Right.
You don't understand what's really going on. But he actually did talk about it in his own video and everything, and explain why he did what he did.
Good
on that part. So that's why when you said what you said, that's why you didn't see me in the chat say anything about it, because the truth of the matter is, if you follow Colorado football and you understand what's going on, because you would have watched the video, you would have seen it, so you wouldn't be reacting the way you're reacting. That just goes to show you that you ain't really watching.
Ooh.
And that's why you're reacting the way you're reacting.
Ooh, Rob. Now I'm gonna say this. I hear what you're saying, Rob. But at the end of the day, what competition means more? The competition you got in-house with the homies, with some backup dudes, or the competition against the dudes with the other uniform? I'd rather lose that. I'd rather lose that battle to win the war, if we want to go like that, huh?
Now, me personally, like I'm gonna do, make the right, throw the ball away, man.
Thank you.
Just be real.
Because at the end of the day, what's the difference? What's the difference? Oh, yeah. I won the completion record, but I gave up 55 sacks. Because here's what I'm gonna tell you. Oh no, here's what I'm gonna tell you. I hate to say this, and I'm not trying to be super messy, but football is repetition. You know that. Football is saying, guess what? If you don't throw it, if you don't create that, because you can't tell me that dude didn't shock him when he came through. It shocked him, like, oh dang. And he really couldn't throw that ball away. There was nothing he could do. He would have had taken that sack. He would have taken that. He would have got smashed, and that's okay. It's football. He's going to get it.
I mean, you see what Shador said, like, dang, he got in there fast.
Yeah.
And then that's Auden Walker. That's Auden Walker, 53. He got in there super fast. It was unexpected, but it's just, that was the first day of camp. It's like first time really going at full speed. It's gonna be mishaps. It's gonna be mistakes. It's growing pains. What do you learn from it? Turn that tape on and get better.
Correct. I agree with that, man. So, other than that, what else did you take? What else did you take from that footage? What about the Kamani situation? Which I don't think is a situation. I just brought it up. Because you're the one that said Kamani. Hold on. Since you got spicy with me, and you sprinkled a little seasoning on old coach. Since you got spicy with me, how about this, Rob? Ain't you the one that came on my show and said Kamani wasn't going to start the first game against TCU, and they labeled you a hater? Huh?
But what did I
sprinkle me, man?
Explain? Then I say it was going to be technique, understanding the playbook. What did I say about it?
I don't remember. Tell us, please.
I articulate this to the T. I said, don't get mad if Kermani don't start first game. It's nothing that, and I love Kermani. The thing about it is when you start talking about formations, reads,
you a hater, Rob. You're a hater.
Understand the formation. Yeah, I became a hater. I became the number one hater. But it's like, man, listen, when you start seeing it on film, now it's like, dang, man, dude is right. It's like, I'm not lying to you. I'm just telling you there's a big learning curve going from high school to the college. It's not saying that you're not turning up to catch up, but when you come in like at the end of summer, the last couple of weeks to the month, and you trying to play catch up, it's a lot for a freshman. So Kermani gonna play, man. He gonna be good. It's just those one of those situations where technique matter. When you got a Shedeur Sanders who can put the ball on the spot and put it in those small windows, your technique gonna matter. And you're going against experienced receiver and Weaver. Weaver trying to get up out of there. He's trying to get to the league, so he ain't coming there to play.
All I'm gonna say is this: them eyes out there. Watch this, boy. You might be in trouble.
Know.
Listen, 862-799-9956, guys, call in. I just had a caller. I saw you hang up. I apologize. I got somebody put a little hot sauce on me, so I had to make that thing happen. But anyway, y'all call back in, man. No, I'm good. You ain't got to go. Yeah, I'll wait the next caller call in. But yeah, you ain't got to go nowhere, baby.
Who did you make that point about Kermani? I already knew where it was going. That's why I had to call in.
To the left. No, I didn't do it for you. I actually just made that point because I know, what I saw was, he was in the area. Like, to me,
yep.
Like, I understand. And I've seen quite a few people say that. I've seen it even written in articles, and that's okay. Like, instead of, and I guess my thing is, stop trying to sugarcoat it. Oh, he was in the air. No, that dude, he must have hit him with a great move because it was some good separation in there, and he was kind of turned around, and that's okay. That's why they got coaches to help. They got film and everything else. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what it's all about, man.
I'll say this, man. Honestly, like, it's honestly good that it's happening. You know what I'm saying? You rather it happen now in practice than happen in the game.
I totally. Somebody said this clown. You talking about me or you talking about Rob the Media Man? Baby, what are you talking about, Lone Wolf?
Man Media.
Oh, I'm sorry. Rob the Man Media. Baby. Got to get the branding right, dog. But let me get to this next caller, 1819 on the line. Lone Wolf, explain yourself, my brother. Explain yourself. All right, Rob. The Man Media.
All right.
The Man Media. Baby. I'm going to holler at you, dog. Appreciate you.
All right, later.
Yes, sir. Hey, I need that buddy, too. Don't be playing, man. Cash up your boy right now. 1819, you on the line. Call and talk to us. What's your thoughts about the first 2 days of practice for the Colorado Buffs?
Coach Hayes, what's happening?
What's going on? Who am I speaking to?
Jay Brown from Brooklyn, New York, buddy.
What's going on, Jay Brown? From Brooklyn, baby. Talk to me.
I'm good, man. Listen, man. With Jordan on his first day of when he's a freshman, man, he hit North Carolina. Trust me, I'll guarantee you they got stories of him getting ate up by Worthy and them cats. You know what I'm saying? Kermani gonna be good, bro.
Sure.
He gonna be good,
I agree with that 10,000%.
Yeah, man, he gonna be straight, man. But I understand. Listen, man, your content is great, and you like arguments, and I'm with you, man.
Well, all right. So here we go, Jay. We don't have no callers on the line right now because the people. But I don't. So what it is about arguments that I like versus just making observations about things?
No. I'm not saying argument. I mean, you like the discussion. You like being, you like the discussion about Colorado, and because a lot of cats, they have, they kind of take it a little bit over the top, saying, they're gonna win all these games, and they may not. I'm not even saying that. I'm just saying that you like the discussion, like you want to hear people's feelings on, why do you think this and why do you think that, or looking at this, observation this or observation of that,
Sure.
But I like it. I've been following you for months, man. Or when you was just doing the videos on the 5 stars and the 3 stars, and yo, I've been rocking with you, man. So
I appreciate it,
you
man.
know,
Yeah.
yeah, man, definitely, man.
Well, I love it, man.
Continue on, bro.
We in New York, baby. You gotta talk to me, son.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it, man.
You
I
know,
got quite a
son,
few
you know how
callers.
it is.
Yo, I got the butters on, son. That deuce do with my shoe. Hey, you know, hey, listen, I was in Virginia, man, with a lot of them cats. Man, you know, they you know, they got the butters on, man. That's funny.
Yeah, man. Yo, listen, I got 7 wins from Colorado, man. Shit, 7 wins, bro.
Oh, hold on.
I don't know who they're gonna beat. 7 wins. I don't care who they're gonna beat. I got 7 wins.
Oh Lord.
7 wins.
Lone Wolf said he called me a clown. Oh God, Lone Wolf. You definitely got to call in. Looking like DJ Quick. Call on in, boy. You better stop playing. Anyway, let me go ahead and get to the next caller. I got 0442 on the line coming up next.
All right, peace, bro.
Appreciate you, brother. Thanks,
right,
man.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Lone Wolf say you talking to me. Come on, Lone Wolf. Don't do your boy like that. Call on in 862-799-9956. Lone Wolf, if you call in now, I'll make you an honorary member of the Colorado Cult. #ScoBuffs. Don't be scared. 0442 coming to you. Call or talk to us. Give us your name, where you calling from.
What's going on? It's Neckbone coming from Dallas, Texas.
Neckbone, I gotta grab my neck, dog. What's up with
grab
you?
it, man. Go grab it. I'm a little bit off tonight, man. I don't know what the topic is, so if you can give me the topic so we can stay on task, that would be best. Because you know I get the rambling, and the chat don't like that. They end up kicking me out, calling me all types of names, and I don't want that tonight. We're gonna do the positive energy tonight, something different than we usually do.
Well, I don't know where you been, man. I've been on for now 52 minutes, man. Neckbone.
I'm mad. My bad, man. I'm just getting out to work. I don't know what the topic is. I think it's Thursday, Colorado Thursday.
Yeah, well, prime time talk Thursday, right? Because you know, if or when he decides to go to another school, coach gonna ride with him. You know what I mean? Like a LeBron fan, Coach Brown fan. You know what I'm saying? But anyhow,
right? Okay.
Yeah. I didn't want to do all that branding changing. But anyhow, real quick, we just talking about the first 2 days of practice. If you had a chance to watch some of the well-off media videos and stuff like that, what were your thoughts?
Yes, I have got a chance. I got a chance to watch, and one of my things that I was excited to see. I was excited to see Savion moving. I really like to watch him at Jackson State and what he did. I honestly feel if the guy that's not healthy right now, I feel like Savion will be a great addition to the team. The way he just runs the ball, like after contact, it kind of got me impressed what I could see in the future of Colorado Buffs. And with me saying that I was the one that said they would only win 1 game, and that's a possibility because we don't know just yet. But at the end of the day, I was able to see Carmine.
Mm-hmm.
And my thing is, I was watching him in his cover skills in the 7-on-7 and on the Under Armour All-American game. With the quick game and the slants, I feel like he can improve. But at the same time, I want him to be able to build freshman, sophomore year. So when he comes in his junior and senior year, we already know what the talent can do. But with the development and the coaching, I feel like he will be a day one. I feel like he'll be a day one starter in the league. I'm just going to put it up there like that.
Those guys will be fine, man. Like I said, we just like to have a conversation real quick. He played safety for me. But, he like to have he'll be fine, man. Those guys will be fine, man. You know, we just creating good content, having a good time, creating some questions out here and all of that good stuff, man. But we got to put the time. Right. We got some callers.
Did you see? And I don't mean to cut you off, Coach Hayes. Mm-hmm. Did you see how fast that boy from Florida State got back there on Shedeur? Oh my God!
You know what they say? I mean, it was an open shot.
Say, man, I love me some Shedeur Sanders. You know what I'm saying? They say I'm a hater, but at the same time, that offensive line, man, you got to get by 5 or 6 landing BBs to get on UNC level. So I'm just excited to see what they can do developmental wise, going in the portal, recruiting. Because you got to be honest, this Deion Sanders' first year of recruiting actually at the FBS. Give him 2 or 3 years to get his own offensive line. We've seen him getting skilled guys, but we haven't seen him recruit the big boys at the front end. So
yeah, and like I said, he'll be fine, man. They will be fine. They will be fine. Like I said, I give all praises to Coach Prime, the way he approaches the game, and the way he coaches it from a motivational standpoint and all of that other great stuff. You know, he challenges them all the time to get better. You know, it's not just, all right, guys, let's go out there and have a good practice. You know, he uses relatable stories and all of that good stuff, man. I mean, he's been around football all his life, so he knows what it looks like. He knows what it sounds like. You know, I actually like the fact, I know a lot of people thought a little differently, but I actually like what he did when he started talking about the Tooth Fairy and Santa Claus. What he was saying was, you know, I mean, talking to an older guy, he probably wouldn't say that to a little 2-year-old. Maybe his own kids, but not anybody else. But he was just saying, like, look, dog, I work for this so you can have. You understand? And I want people to understand that. You know what I mean? So I totally get it. But I got to push on. Let me get to the next guy.
All right,
or ladies. All right, thanks, man. All right, that's Neckbone in the building. My man told me he out. He said, John Liquidate said, shake them haters off. Shake that load off. Shake that load off. Shake that load off. Shake that load off. Man, whatever. If y'all don't like it, I understand. I would love for you to stay. You're more than welcome. We got plenty of chairs. Come pull a seat up, man. Let's have fun. Call on in and let's talk about your point of view. You ain't got to dip. Come on back in. That's all. No pressure. No fight. 5769 coming to you. Call or talk to us. Give us your name, where you calling from.
This is Victor calling from PG County, Maryland.
All right. Now, I was just in PG County, baby. What's up with you, man?
It was yeah. Now I wanted to talk about, you know, it just happened today. Like one of the players at Colorado quit. So
really,
you know how his name is Zach Blackwood. He came from Garden City Community College. So this is actually interesting because I was waiting for something like this to happen because I've been watching since Coach Prime at Jackson State, and I used to notice how people would just magically disappear from the roster, and it wouldn't be written in any stories because it was low key because it was at Jackson State. But now at Colorado, everything is under a microscope. So I guess this player, he after one practice, he went back to JUCO, and he's about to join the 2024 class for JUCO. And yeah, they I guess Power 5 was too much for him. I looked him up. Colorado was his only Power 5 offer, so you know, I guess he couldn't cut it.
And again, right, these are the things that when I say stuff, I don't know the gentleman you're speaking of, but when I say things, people call you a hater. But this is the law of probability. Everybody that come doesn't believe. They don't. Everybody that come is not going to cut it. Even if they have a great tape and you can vet guys, right? And you can vet this person and you can check them out and put them through the test. When the bullets get real, people get shot. That's all I'm saying. Shout out to Scotty. I got the slap. He got the gunshots. I use a slap. Everybody gets slapped. What I mean is when the bullets get real, I can go through the conditioning and all that stuff. Now it's the first day of practice. Now he think he going to be one of the first starters, and he might be 4th, 5th on the depth chart. I'm better than this. I'm out.
Yeah, that was even that scout team. Yeah.
So again, when people, we got these players that's coming in from JUCO, we got this. The majority of those guys will be contributors to this football team. But there are a small percentage that will do exactly what he did. And this is why I like what Coach Prime said. We have some non-believers amongst us, dog. I don't care what team you're on. There are people who go up there and say that my political candidate is the best in the world. And in the back of their mind, they're like, this sucker gonna lose. But I just need this job right here so I can do what? So I can push on my career and say, put it on my resume. Excuse me. There are people, anytime you deal with a large group of people, everybody doesn't think and believe the same, unfortunately. Think about it. You got people in your own family that carry your own last name that don't believe in you. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, that's
so because Coach Prime, one of the greatest probably athletes of all time, come up there, you think everybody believes? No. That's life. And this is where people are not believing that when you deal with large numbers of people, there are a small percentage. And that's why I love Coach Prime addressed it the way he addressed it. He actually put them on the spot.
Yeah.
And one thing about it, when you start talking to people that feel a certain way, they feel like they're talking directly to, it could be a room of 1,000 people. But when he said what he said, that became a one-on-one conversation between Coach Prime and whoever that felt that way. And I guarantee that young man was sitting in that seat like this. I'm just him talking. Yeah, Coach, I don't believe you ever talking all this, blah, blah, blah. We ain't finna win no game. That's life. That's life. But let me push on, brother. I got to push on. I appreciate it. I got CEO in the back. I know he finna donate to the Hayes Foundation again.
Can I just say one
Yeah. Say your piece, brother.
Yeah, so I mean, it's just an interesting situation here because Colorado currently they have like 77 scholarship players, so they have 8 open scholarships, but now they only have 5 D tackles. I mean, luckily in their scheme they only use 2 D tackles and a 4-2-5, but during the season you're gonna need more than 5 D tackles for practice and stuff. So that's gonna be interesting to see what happens when they get injuries.
Yeah, I saw one guy say this. He said something, man, I was in there the whole time. I don't know what it was. Like I said, a lot of these players, they just got their numbers. I don't know them. You know what I mean? And so I got to definitely check them out. To rob the man media, baby, to his point. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, bro, he said, I ain't no watcher. I get it. I try to cover all football. I don't have no producer. I got Ellen in the building. That's my producer. Ellen be tripping sometimes. But anyway, I appreciate you, bro. Thanks, man.
I appreciate it.
Anytime. We got CEO in the building. Hey, I forgot. Victor, come on and join that fantasy league, man. Ain't nobody else joining in. I got it right up here on the screen. Y'all stop playing. And Neckbone ain't hang up yet. Should I hang Neckbone up? Because he's clogging up the line. Neckbone, I know you back there, but I'm going to hang you up. You call back in. All right. CEO, talk to me.
If you step outside,
you out my door?
Come down the street.
Oh.
No. If you step outside and you see a car coming down the street, you can, with an eye test, you can tell if that car's speeding or not, right?
For the most part. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, you might not be able to say 37.5 or 43 miles an hour, but they're doing more than 15, 20. My partner called me today and told me to look at Horned Frog Blitz yesterday and today, day 1 and day 2 of TCU. Understanding it's just an eye test. I got the time.
No, I was talking to the guy. He said how much. No, he was saying how much time. He was saying how much time for the fantasy league that I know you're gonna join. But go ahead.
I understand that you can't see everything from these videos, and then there's even more condensed. I think it was like 3 minutes yesterday and today. But the level of the speed in which they're moving. Now I understand everybody don't practice their hardest. I understand you get in your game mode attitude when you're in a game, and it can get more intense, and you give a little bit more. But if you got this attitude that the game of engaged to you because they could say 20 points, then for a wide awakening. And then there's 2 linemen. I really hope these are double red shirt freshmen. One was number 50, and I can't remember the other number. Bro, I'm 6'2", 350 with 78% muscle. So I'm morbidly obese.
Hold up. I know we got some money on the line. You just told I got to go and do some push-ups. You how big?
6'3", 6'2", 350, 78% muscle. These dudes make me look like an anorexic. Bro. Now, why I said all that? You mentioned the conversation Shador was having on the sideline, and there are a number of variables that you just got an answer to as to why what transpired did transpire. But have you ever thought about the fact that he said it was number 53, the linebacker that came in? Have you ever thought about the fact that, okay, it might have been a missed assignment, but the level of speed in which he pursued Shador? Did you think about it from that perspective?
I clearly said that. What I clearly said was, now CEO, see, I like, you know what I appreciate about you. You called in, we can have a conversation and let's clear the air. But I clearly said that was a sack. I clearly said that. But what I did say was the response to the question, I didn't necessarily like. If he would have said,
no.
Okay.
I heard the previous call to give you confirmation on that.
Okay.
I'm just looking at the concept that how fast he got in versus the opponents that we're up against. And I just told you TCU got at least 3 linemen that you can cut in half and they still be 300 pounds.
I'm not understanding
Bishop,
your point.
It's gonna make Bishop is a baby Warren Sapp, bro. That's just one of them. We ain't said nothing about old school coming in from the ends. These guys with their pursuit, and you've seen the difference in speed, jumping, and running over the course of the summer. This will be a real mess at TCU, man. This will be a real mess.
All right, I got you.
I'm almost at the point where I got four touchdowns up, bro.
Listen, I'm not gonna keep going into that savings plan because I'm gonna tell you we can put another dollar on it if you want. You know what I'm saying, though. we can put another dollar on it. I'm confused at what you're talking about.
I want you to look at TCU because it's amazing how one person, an analyst who's supposed to know everything, can make a judgment on a team that is not even complete, that's never worked together as a unit. And in Vegas, because Vegas is what 75% right, but if you're at the tables, you know the house gonna win.
Okay.
These are some numbers that actually Vegas gonna get a whole lot of people in trouble, bro.
Well, it ain't gonna get me because I got you. Hey, I appreciate you, CEO. You know I got to run. Hey, man, come on to jump in that fantasy league, CEO. Come on, I know you know football. You watch TCU, all that stuff. Go on and jump on.
I got a few pennies. Let's see if I got some pocket change.
Yeah, do me a favor, dog. Go on and throw up. Let me see here. You need about 5,000 of them pennies to put that $50 league on.
Yeah, hey.
Ain't number $50.
Let me roll them up. Don't get the call, man. I'm through. Have a good evening.
All love, man. Appreciate you, dog. All right, I'm coming to 86.95 next. 86.95. I got to put this time on. Call or talk to us. Listen, real quick before you get started. Big Dog Chico, what's up with you, baby? Call on in and talk to us, man. I'm willing to make you vice president of the Colorado Colt. Sko Buffs. Come on, vice president, dog. VP. You my Kamala Harris, dog. Huh? So when I get up there stumbling and bumbling, you push me out the way. Get out the way, Colt, and you take it. VP of the Colorado Colt. Sko Buffs. Come on, talk to your boy. Come on, Big Dog Chico. Call on in here. I'm offering you the invitation publicly, so you can't deny me publicly. Call or talk to us. Give us your name, where you calling from.
Coach Hayes, it's cool from the crib. What's going on?
Cool with a K from the crib?
You already know.
All right, talk to me. Talk to me. What's up?
Coach, you know you better than that.
What
you
mean?
know that you got to come into the Brown reality.
What you talking about?
I was just messing. I ain't even know what the topic was. I was just calling in.
I appreciate
Everything
you, man.
good?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good, man. We just, it's Prime Time Talk Thursdays, man. We up here talking about Coach Prime and the Buffaloes, man, the hottest thing out here since sliced bread. You know what I mean? And
so they're still in the Pac-10, Pac whatever it is.
Pac-12.
They're still in that division.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. So wait. Texas and Oklahoma haven't left yet, have they? They're not going to be
next year.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I feel like, I think they're going to do their thing. If they got Washington on the schedule, they got a hell of a quarterback at Washington.
They don't have. They have Washington State. They have Washington State. They don't have Penn. Washington State.
Oh, they don't have they got Washington State. Well, Washington State is no pushover per se.
No, not
I know them for having some. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying no, not necessarily. They have decent teams, yeah.
Yeah, they have a decent team. Well, Oregon's still Oregon. And then I mean, as far as like, yeah, I know if they got whatchamacallit them, the SC and UCLA, I think those might be the tougher games because you know they almost like the Miami and Florida State of the world's there. But I don't know. This should be a very interesting year for the Buffs because everything I guess is an adjustment for everybody. Everything's new. It's new terrain, new scenery, new vibe, new everything. So, but I think they can make a little noise. Well, no, if they got Utah on the schedule too, that's going to be a tough game too.
They have Utah on the schedule as well. I think they have like I may be wrong. Y'all could correct me. I want to say it's 5 of the 12 games are teams that are in the AP preseason top 25, roughly.
Yeah, they looking at. But I give them 7-5. Prime is, you know what, man? I'm gonna say this. We talk a lot. I mean, you know, Prime is a personality first and foremost. We got that.
Mm-hmm.
But man, I would say, man, Prime has shown himself to be a serviceable coach. Man, he can come in, he can change your culture, he can get you recruits, he can do like, well, he has the same effect, no different from just like anywhere. You have a coach that was at a certain position that you were at, bro, he's gonna have his pick of the litter of the top DBs, man. You just gotta expect that. You just got it. That's one thing I definitely see that he'll have for quite a while. I don't see nobody beating him for quite a while as far as that. But
well, I'm gonna just say this. Hold on, Nick. Hold on, cool. I gotta get a little messy. Right. Charles Lester was supposedly going to Colorado, but decided to stay closer to home, right there to Florida State last week. So, like I say, I'm just saying that to say that. I guess you can consider that a battle to be lost. I don't consider the loss on Coach Prime records recruiting, but I'm just saying if you want to say, hey, to keep the trend alive, he didn't do it so far as starting with Travis Hunter, going on to Kamani McLean, and then to get, I think Charles Lester is maybe number 2 ranked DB in the country, roughly. So that's very high, but that's okay. No big deal, man.
But now wait, that's a 2024 commit, correct?
Correct. That would have been 3 in a row.
Also, but still the season's not over, so he still got time to work that. You know that.
Yeah, that's true.
Because that's how it was with Cormani, right?
True story. To your point. You're 100% right. Well, let me get on next because I got my girl Sheila from Colorado. I almost said Chicago. I got Sheila from Colorado on the line. She gonna coach a golden red velvet cake. I don't know how that works. But she gonna make it.
All right, Coach. Good speaking to you.
Yes, sir. All right. I got my girl Sheila on the line. She finna hook us up. She gonna drop some dimes. But before we do, don't be afraid. See, y'all Colorado fans be talking good, but when it's time to put the money up, right? And it's time to show the belief in the system, you know what y'all do? Right here. Check it out. College Fantasy, the 3rd one in the year. Guess what? Put $25, get you $200. $50 will get you $400, but the producer put up a honeybee. That's making now the payout is $500. And Rob, the media man, baby, said he gonna donate another $100 to make the payout $600. Come on now. Come on. Pick Shador the first one. Get Travis the second one. Get Cavassier Smoke on the 3rd round. Get Jimmy Horn on the 4th round. Get Weaver in the 5th round. Huh? Matter of fact, pick the Colorado defense. Come on, Colorado fans. Don't just talk about it, but be about it. Huh? Where y'all at? All you got to do is cash out right there, Coach Hayes Football. It's a $. 50, make sure you put your email address in the memo section so I know where to send the link to so you can sign up. Now, I ain't sending links first. I learned my lesson. I send you the link, put the email address in there. You got 25, get you 200, and 50, get you 600. Come on. And it's all donation-based YouTube. You leave me alone. And I mean right now. Sheila from Colorado, talk to me.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm doing good, Coach. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing perfect.
Good. So let me just say what I got. You know how I do it.
Mm-hmm.
Carmani.
Yes, ma'am.
He just got there like 2 weeks ago. It's a whole new level for him. So, I'm not worried about him. Like he got beat on one play, he had a good play on another play. That's going to happen.
That's right.
And I think, like I put in the comments, both Shador and Coach Kelly at Pac-12, not Shador, but Travis at Pac-12 Media Day, when asked questions about him, they said, he's still got a lot of stuff to learn. Because it's a whole different level for him. So, people always think, like he's a plug and play, but you can't plug him in and play if he doesn't have that experience. And I think he has to get a little bit bigger, too, before he gets out there to be the shutdown corner that they think he's going to be. No. So I'm not too worried about it. I'll give him some time to, get it together and be good at it. And then, like, Shador, I think, I don't know, like the whole conversation about whether he should have thrown it in the dirt, and he was telling Travis he didn't want to take the incompletion, whatever it was.
The incompletion.
Incompletion. I think in a game situation, and we talk about like practice, that whole sign that Coach Prime got up is like, I practiced like I played, so when I played, it was like practice.
There you go.
And you're right. You got to do what you do in practice in a game. And so, yeah, that wasn't a good look. But at the same time, I don't know what else was going on in that. And like you said, sometimes the guys get so quick on you that you don't have time to throw it in the dirt or throw a pass. So
better just hold on to it. Yeah, you're right. Just hold on to it. Yeah.
Yeah, you just got to hold on to it. And because when you're trying to throw it in a hurry like that, you have interceptions. It could be a fumble. You hit your arm before it comes forward. So you just hold on to it. That happens. That happens in the pros. Well, pro quarterbacks take those sacks because people be throwing them too quick. So I think that probably was a good decision. That may be a game time type situation that he's going to have to deal with, and he's going to have to make that decision again. And hopefully he makes the right decision and not throw an interception or fumble it or whatever. Just hold on to it and take the sack and be done with it.
Yeah, and that's football, right? Because I brought it up. I brought it up because when you watch videos, like I said, my goal in this is to bring things from a different level, right? I'm not pom-poms and cheering for each and every little thing. I do that on everything. Like my man said, I don't talk about Miami. I do them the same. If TVD would have said that same thing, I'd have knocked his head for that same thing. I would just brought it up to say sometimes listen closely to some of the things you hear on the videos, because it will tell you some stories. And again, I'm not saying that, like I said, with Kamani, that may have been the only rep that he lost, and he won 1,000. If he won 90% of his reps, that's a win right there. I was just bringing up points, but it's funny how when you say certain things, people take it again out of context. Again, I do appreciate Rob for calling in saying, hey, coach, well, look, they had a little inside deal, and I'm taking it for what he said to be factual. So they had a little inside deal going on about completion competition, and that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. I totally get that. But even to your point of what you're saying, you got to give him some time. And that's all I've been saying from the beginning. But everybody wants to say this kid is going to come straight here and be dynamic right now. And now what you're starting to hear is the excuse birds. Oh, but he just got there. Oh, but he only been on camp. I'm not saying that about you, Sheila. I'm saying in general. But it's only been 2 weeks. Oh, but he just got there. And that's what I've been trying to say for the longest, that these guys got to get on campus and get acclimated. And he's coming so late. Do you know that 30 days is not 20 practices is not a long practice? That's not a lot of practice before your very first game is the biggest game in the country.
Exactly. Yeah. And, like Dylan Edwards, for instance, a little freshman, he was in there for the spring, and you can see his growth all the way up to now. And he's gotten bigger. I think he was on a show the other day, and he said he came in at 152. He's like at 170 something now, because he's been in there and got the work in and the work. So he's much further than Cormani, who, you know, like you said, just came. So I'm not expecting, you know what? I'm not expecting as far as the team these first few days. Now, if they're still playing and making mental errors and doing all that craziness, because I think all the groups got C's or F's from their first day of practice from the coach. So if they're still getting those grades.
It's funny you brought that up, Sheila. I'm sorry, but it's funny you brought that up. And I have this here in my notes and I forgot to say it. And I was trying to find a perfect segue to say it, and you just opened the door for me. You're 100% correct. But except the tight end coach. And when he said A, and here's what I know. If you've coached football or you've been on a football team or whatever the case may be, we already know offensive coaches, this ain't got nothing to do with Colorado. This is just a football thing. Offensive coaches want to always win the day. They don't ever want to be in a – and when the tight end coach said, hey, what Coach Prime said? He said, what you said? Hey, coach. All right, who next? So basically you like, yo, whatever, dog. Like I'm just saying it because I've been in those situations. I'm like, bro, hold up. Y'all had 5 drops. I'm not talking about Colorado, but I'm just saying I've seen those situations. And I think the rest of the coaches caught on like, nah, ain't nobody else giving out no A's because this staff meeting finna get rough this evening. But go ahead, finish your point. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was just saying that if maybe he gave him an A as an incentive to keep him focused and motivated. You know, there's a lot of different things that you can do to motivate people, and maybe he wanted to build them up. Because to be honest with you, the tight end room is not the strongest room on the team. It's probably the weakest room on the team in terms of the whole different groups. So maybe he was just trying to motivate them that way with some positive reinforcement instead of giving them an F. But like I was saying, they gave him C's and F's. Now, I'm not concerned about a C or an F on the first day because you're installing plays, you're installing all of this stuff, and they've got to and they haven't had practice in pads. So this is the first 2 days of practicing in pads, and I'm hoping that, and they didn't even really have the pads on. They had some little thing on, but
spider pads.
I'm hoping when they come full pads and all that stuff, that you'll see something different because they're still not hitting people and doing all that stuff. So I'm not too concerned about it. If it's 2 weeks from now and they still getting C's and F's, then I think we all need to be concerned.
I totally agree with that. Oh, God, I got this dude E. Brown in the back. I had to slap him up. But I do want to say this. Mac Entertainment, you know you in trouble, boy. Mac Entertainment. Now, I think he's a Colorado fan, maybe a Coach Prime fan, but I know he be in all the other spaces over there. This dude said Kamani isn't on D1 college level yet. He'll get there. Mac, how dare you be a hater? You a hater, dog.
Yeah.
You a hater, D. You a hater, Mac.
There is no haters anywhere. It's just opinions, and I'm not.
If I said that, I'm a hater. No, I ain't letting him off, Sheila. No. If I would have came in,
I never called you a hater though.
Nah, because you my baby. You cut it out, and I mean right now, and I mean right this minute. All I'm saying, Sheila. If I would have came on here and said, you know what, Kamani got beat deep. You know what, he's not. Just picture this. Rewind the tape back about an hour and 20 minutes, and I'm going through my notes, and I say, you know what? Kamani on that play got beat deep. We took him deep. You know, he's not on D1 level. You know, I'm sorry. Yeah, Kamani not on a D1 level yet, but, you know, he'll get there. What that sound like?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, okay.
You're right.
Yeah, okay.
You be hater with a capital H.
What? Try to tell you.
I said that's what they will say. I'm not saying that because I don't think he's mentally tough enough right now, and I think in the next 4 weeks, as he gets more engrossed in the plays and in the practice and stuff like that, as you said earlier, Coach Prime is a master motivator, so he'll get him where he needs to be.
He will.
He'll get him there.
He definitely will. You know, come on, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. But Sheila, let me push on. I got the roll because I got some more people in the back. They've been popping in. All right. Thank you so much.
All right. Bye.
Bye now. All right, that was great. That's my girl Sheila from Colorado. Lawrence RBE, appreciate you for the $5. It says, how will we know CU has the NIL rolling? Assad Dad made the statement, it is over if Coach Prime gets the NIL up to code. Genius move to include the @jersey numbers. You'll know if the NILs go because they'll definitely be talking about it, right? These companies or whoever's getting NIL moving or these collectives, they want people to know that they're doing it, right? What's the purpose of having name, image, and likeness stuff and keeping it a secret? You want people to know, like I say, Spencer Rattler went out there and got a whole G-Wagon and he go to South Carolina. Bum, 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 bum. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and play that. He go to South Carolina. So if he could walk out with a G-Wagon, these people want you to know. So to answer your question, Lawrence, you'll definitely know when it starts rolling. Now, I will agree with you. If that thing gets to pumping and Coach Prime starts to work these recruiting classes coming in, like what he did with the transfer, I've said that he had to do that. He had to stop the bleeding. But if he can build the 24, the 25, the 26 classes up and the NIL start rolling, and now that they're going to the Big 12 with some more money, it'll be a tough contender. I have to be very well say that. You're 100% correct. 100% correct. Excuse me. All right. We got Pontificator number 1 real quick. I got a call in the back already. Appreciate you, 1933. I'm going to give my man E. Brown two minutes so he could bloviate in the building. I'm going to give you 2 minutes. I'm not going to say nothing so you don't say. I don't interrupt your time. And I don't hear that. I don't hear Murder, She Wrote playing in the background. Talk to me.
Well, I want to say this, Coach. I mean, you just talked to, I forgot the lady's name already because she talked about 7 minutes too long on the phone just now. And you just gave her 7 minutes, and you're going to give me 2 minutes. So
that's right, because you don't trust Sheila.
Fine.
That's my girl.
But see, my thing tonight was I was going to sit here tonight and just listen to some of the. I was just going to listen to some of the Colorado fans, and just try to embark some wisdom upon us, but I can't take it anymore. And because you're engaging them, and you're talking in parables. You're talking in parables because you're trying to illustrate some things to them by talking in parables, but the illustrations are just going over their head. So what you're doing right now, you're just vacillating. You're vacillating big time right now, Coach. You're vacillating big time. You're vacillating to a bunch of fans who have absolutely no idea, what you're talking about. Okay. Now the thing is, we got to look at it. We got to look at it from a reality standpoint. Okay. Let's look at it from this standpoint. We have fans from Colorado who 5 months ago they were talking so much trash, 12-0, Heisman Trophy winners, and so on and so forth. But you know one thing about there's always one thing that we've all learned as we've grown up. We become grown men and women. We know that people talk trash when you're 100 miles away, but when you get closer and you begin to see the reality of what you're facing, you come into reality. They're beginning to see. The Colorado fans are beginning to see in the last 2 days. They're beginning to see exactly what they're going to be facing in the coming months. Okay, you think that second tiered player, the player who's a special team player, got in on Shedeur real quick today? Wait until they face Oregon. Okay, where they're going to have they're going to have those top tier players playing against that offensive line and chasing that kid around. He threw it in the dirt. You know why? You know why he threw it in the dirt? Because he's preparing himself for this year. He's going to throw it in the dirt. He's going to throw the football in the dirt a million play this coming year. He's going to be throwing the ball into the dirt. All right. So now let's get to the obvious.
Can you hurry up, man? All this you vacillating right now.
Well, let's get to the obvious. I'm going to get to the obvious.
This diarrhea dissertation you giving.
Well, I just want to, I cannot believe that I'm sitting here now I'm listening to the fans who 2 months ago they were calling in with such fervor. They were calling in with such, with high repetition and just scolding everybody for talking about the Buffs and saying they're going to win one game. Now that you put up the opportunity for somebody to win money based on this magnificent team that they're supposed to field, and you can't get any callers. You can't get any callers. You can't get any takers for the money. Okay, there's one thing. There's one thing you got to know, Coach. A man will not separate himself from his money. A man will not separate himself from his money. The only time a man will separate himself from his money, and I can only speak for myself, is when it comes to a lady. That's the only time. Okay, what the Colorado Buffaloes are looking at right now, the fans, what they're looking at right now, they're beginning to see the ugly lady in the mirror. They're beginning to see the ugly person in the mirror, and they're beginning to realize that, hey, it's coming, man. It's coming. The 0-12, the 0-13 mark that I said was going to happen to this team this year, it's coming.
Nah,
all right.
I ain't gonna let you do that. Listen, I got an E Brown. If you want to hang in the back, I'll let you ramble and pop them gums. For literally, I've been watching you on the 4-minute and 39-minute mark, right? 39-second mark. And I be wanting you to come on here and really bust some heads. But I be knowing, man, you be giving these late night commercials. Hey, you sitting on the couch right there, get on up and come sign up right here. Yeah, I'm talking to you on the couch. Yeah, come to Everest College. That's the kind of commercials you be giving, E Brown. I need you to come with some aggression. I need you to come with Can I
listen? Listen, Coach, you pontificating right now. Let me address Ms. Barton. Ms. Barton,
No. You address Ms. Barton in the chat. You could type in the chat. I'm saying I want to talk because I got somebody on the back and I don't want to lose them. 1933, I'm coming to you. And Ms. Barton, she could call in. I could put both of y'all on the line and y'all could duke it out. All I'm saying is,
I just want to say, I love the ladies. I love the ladies, but the only analogy that a man can understand is when they come to reality is when we talk about sports, food, and ladies. Those are the three things that brings a man's reality into the whole equation.
I got you.
So that's why I did that, Ms. Barton.
I'm not letting you listen. You listen. You type that out and you thumb all that out to her. I'm out of here. I got another call on the line. Don't you hang up, E. Brown.
All right, Coach.
Because you want to keep going, man. You know I like you, dog. And I hate. I don't want to hang up on my elders, man. That's why people be like, hang up on the phone. But these are my elders, and I know he watching Mel's Diner right now, looking at Alex, talking about kiss my grits. You know what I'm saying? I got to go, E. Brown. Let me get the next call in, for real. Kiss my grits. You know I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna make that a sound effect. But anyway, I'm gonna say this before I get to the next one. This is E. Brown.
You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say that's the bad guy.
Exactly.
So say good night to the bad guy.
That's the bad guy, E. Brown. That's what he wants to be. But anyway, I'm gonna put you on mute and talk to 1933. Real quick, E. Brown did talk about the draft. He ain't jumped in it yet either. But one person did was my man, Hen Wash, jumped in, but he's not a Colorado fan because his icon is a hurricane. I need the Colorado fans to jump into the college fantasy. 25 get you 200, 50 get you 400. But we had Rob donated 100 to the winner. Ellen donated another 100 to the winner. So now it's 600 for the 50. Come on, Colorado fans. Shedeur Sanders, Heisman candidate. You know he gonna put up points. Don't be scared. Be great. CEO say he went to go find some pennies. He must got a real deep couch because he can't dig no pennies out of his couch. Anyway, 1933, call and talk to us. Give us your name, where you calling from.
Coach, what's good? First time caller.
All right, man. What's your name, buddy?
My name's Jeff. I'm calling from Oklahoma City, just north of Norman, Boomer Sooner town.
All right. Are you a Boomer Sooner? Are you a Buff? Talk to me. What are you?
Oh yeah, definitely. Boomer Sooner all day. Born and raised, man.
All right. So talk to me, man, because your coach is kind of what didn't he made a little scuffle about Coach Prime and so forth, but nonetheless, what's your thoughts, man, on the topic tonight?
He did, man. I did want to hop in first and talk a little bit about Colorado. I love that they're joining the Big 12. Grew up watching them have some great battles with my Sooners, man. I remember, what was that, 2007, I think. They played in like one of the first games of the season, and Colorado upset them. I was with my boy who grew up in Colorado Springs with the big Buffs family, and I was really obviously disappointed at the outcome of that game, but it was close. It was a good game. I think Colorado ended up winning that one by like a field goal, and so I'm excited to see Colorado come back. I would have liked to honestly have seen him come back, and I'm not a big fan of conference realignment, to be frank. I would have liked to have seen if I had it my way, A&M would still be in the Big 12. Colorado would have never left. Missouri would have never left. I love regionality, but it is what it is. I think the playoff with 12 teams will be interesting too. So, but I did want to speak about Colorado. I got a hot take here. I think they could probably win 10 games this next season. I'm not a believer, honestly, in USC. I think their first game's against TCU. TCU's lost a lot of talent. I think they'll take care of TCU pretty handily. I don't know. I think let's see. Look at their schedule. I got it pulled up here.
Nebraska.
I think they'll probably lose to Utah. They'll probably lose to Oregon, and I don't know. The rest of those could be wins. If they won 10 games, I would honestly not be surprised. I'm a believer in Coach Prime turning them around pretty quick, though. I know Venables had some choice words for the way he's choosing to live through the portal, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you're kind of seeing OU's had to fight through some growing pains here with some of the Lincoln Riley's rejects, and so I think Deion's going to surprise some people, man.
Yeah, I think so too. Like I said, I do too. Again, I'll say this again. I'm not sure. Your first time caller, but hopefully you've been watching for some time. But I will say this. I will say this to you. I believe winning is in the future. I just don't believe undefeated is right now. I hope that makes sense.
Yeah.
And to Coach Prime's point. And to Coach Prime's point, people say that we're not going to win. Oh, I believe they're going to win some games. I just don't think they're going undefeated. I just don't believe that.
Yeah, no,
and I think that's fair,
man. That's fair. I was going to say, but I think that people, thinking they're only going to win 4 or 5 games, I think that's crazy. I don't think the Pac-12 is a gauntlet like that. I got another stat for you here. The Big 12 is 13-3 versus the Pac-12 over the previous 5 seasons, not counting games involving party members, OU and Texas, and USC and UCLA. The Big 12 is 7-2 versus the Pac-12. I was in here last week and I saw some people talking some noise about the Big 12 not talking about anything. And I got to say, I think the Pac-12. I'm not trying to say it's on the level of the Big 10 or SEC by any means, but I think they're firmly with the addition of Colorado. I think, and maybe 1 or 2 other additions, they'll be firmly in that third position there.
Well, you have to remember, but you also got to remember this. There's 2 teams leaving. That's the biggest thing. There's 2 teams leaving the Pac-12, right? So that's what this thing is. So I get where you're coming from, but the powerhouse, let's call it not the powerhouse. Oregon technically is the powerhouse of the Pac-12, right? Or in Utah, really.
Yeah.
But the big 3, I would say Utah, Oregon, USC. USC is leaving. UCLA is leaving. So that does weaken the conference some. Would you agree or disagree?
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely agree with you there, my guy. Also, could I hit you with one last thing before you boot me out of here?
Yeah, one last, because I got callers in the back. I got to deal with old school. Go ahead.
For sure. OU, my Sooners were 6-7 last year, but I think 10 wins is easy this year. They've got a pretty favorable schedule, and I think they're going to turn this John around. Venables' defenses, I think out of all of his 23 seasons as a D coordinator, he had like one team before last year that gave up more than 250 passing yards per game.
Okay.
So I'm pretty confident he's going to be turning that defense around. The offense was they were 10th or 12th nationally, so the offense will be fine. Gabriel overthrew a couple guys, had some drops from Mims and some key plays last year, but they were in almost every game that they lost. I don't think 10 wins is out of the question for my Sooners next year. So
well, I'll say
that's
this.
all I got.
I appreciate it. I'll say this. You see Coach Brett Venables, give him one of these for me. Don't be talking about my Mario Cristobal. I appreciate you, dog. Thank you, man. Thanks, man. Have a good one.
Already.
I hear you, baby. Hey, well, you up on something. I hear you, 1933. Anyway, let me get to the next caller here, 1053. Guys, the calls are coming in. I got to stick to my 2 minute. I know I like to talk a lot. All right. I suck. My producer be in the ear. Hang him up, coach. Hang him up. Hang him up, coach. Hang him up. I can't just hang him up all the time. 1053, you're in the building. Talk to us. 2 minutes. 1053. Wake up. Caller, wake up. I'm going to give you one more. Going once. Going twice. Going to crash that thing. I'm going to leave you hanging in the back for a little bit. Caller, talk to us. Give us your name. Where you calling from?
Testing, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Talk to us, man. What's your name? Where you calling from?
I'm just messing with you. You already know what time it is. You know what time it is. If you don't know what time it is, you need to know what time it is. This is the biggest dog of them all, the BIWCOWG. You're up in here to represent.
Hold up. You know the system don't have numbers programmed, so hold on. I got to make sure I put your name in. That's how I know. Hold on, I got to put your name in.
Okay.
That's why I'm like, oh, I should have known looking at the area code. I ain't even look at it. I look at the last one. What's up with you, man? This is my new vice president to the Colorado Colt, Sco Buffs,
man.
Up in here. My man, Big Dog Chico in the building. What's up with you, baby?
Talk about some vice president.
You gonna be the vice president to the Colorado Colt?
No, I ain't representing no Colorado Colt. Nope, I don't know what your coat represent. What does your coat represent?
Meaning I'm all for Colorado, no matter what. Yeah, I told you, y'all beat me. See, this is what I don't like, Chico. When I get on board.
Here we go.
When I get on board, Chico, hold up. But when I get on board, now people don't want to. Now people, hold up. When I was talking and ask a question, you're a hater. So now I'm on board. I'm part of the. I want to be the president. I ain't only a client. I'm also the president. Now I need a good vice president.
You the dude that didn't want to come to the all-white party because you wanted to wear a black shirt, and then when they don't let you in the door, you go home, come back with an all cream color suit, and still complaining that you don't get in. Come on, dog. I got a cream color suit on for your all-white party. Let me in.
That's the best.
Listen, man. we know how you was coming. They said they know how you was coming in the first beginning. So you might as well keep it with Coach Hayes, right?
No, I was Coach Hayes because that was what was calling me, and I said y'all beat me into submission. So now I'm saying, you notice I told Rod the media man, I put my man out there. What you say? What they ain't going 12-0? What you a hater? Chico, they try to do me dirty, man. You know I be having a good time.
They try to do you dirty. I tried to come in and help you out and have your back because I know how you was coming.
You like my shirt though? You do like my shirt?
I don't know if they're gonna take the Colorado coat as a good thing. I think they're taking the Colorado coat as you're saying that coat don't have a good connotation to it. I don't think that might be a bad use of words. What you think about that?
I don't, because for example, right? Definition.
Yeah.
A misplaced or excessive admiration for a particular person or thing. I'm looking at it as excessive admiration for a particular person or thing. That's the definition, right? Just like when they look at
what did you say first?
In the first part, but that's how they end. A misplaced.
What's the first word?
It says or doesn't say and or excessive, right? That's what I'm looking at it like, bro. You can't tell me somebody saying somebody gonna go 12-0 is not saying you have great admiration for Coach Prime and the Colorado fan base. I have that.
Man, well, we're also football. Well, not we're. I'm not in that category that you're carving out right there. I'm going to say we're football realists. We understand what's going on. We know what Coach Prime has cooking up his sleeve and his whole staff. We're not delusional of by any nature. You know, we're looking at what's in the cupboard, and we're realizing what meal we can prepare.
I love it.
And for who.
I like it.
And we could dish out a fresh, hot, home-cooked meal of butt whooping.
Give it to me, baby.
Pac-12. That's one for you. That's one for you. That's one for you. You coming through? That's one for you right there, too. Everybody can have some.
That boy like Oprah. You get a butt whipping. You get a butt whipping. You get a butt whipping.
They're just in the kitchen cooking up right now. And everybody's making mistakes. Everything's going to look a certain way. And everybody's going to try to come to conclusions based off a few snaps from Well-Off Media, Reach the People Media, and the pregame show.
That's
the
right.
first family of content. Death Row, Well Off. You feel me? But
I love it.
Just like even when I make my reaction videos, it's just a snapshot. And we all know football has many plays in it. 100 plays, 150, whatever. Many plays. We're looking at 1, 2, 3 plays that they're giving us a snapshot of. So we can't be overly thinking that, trying to judge off of these things. You know what I mean? So everybody hold your horses, hold what you got, stand down, like Nelly said on the Beef video. Everybody stand down.
Stand down.
U-City don't move. Miami don't move. Everybody don't move. Everybody hold down. You feel me? Just stay down, and you'll see what's coming. Because we coming.
I love it, man. Real quick, from a football perspective, you coach ball. Am I correct? I want to make sure I said that right. You coach, right? Coach ball. I know you play ball. You coach ball, no?
Yeah, I currently do not coach.
Okay, I get it.
Have opportunities to, but I currently do not coach.
No, I get it. But I'm saying you coach
football.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
coached high school football. I've coached overseas. Yeah, definitely.
So, real quick question. Because I think you were in here. Did you take what I said? Because like people always say, "Oh, you always frame questions." So I'm taking what I said, and I want your reaction to what I said about when I talked about Shador. And again, I know I was only taking the context of which the video clip was, and Rob came in and said that. I'm only asking a question. Do you think it was a good observation by me, a bad observation, or coach, you just going too far with what I said in the context of what I was saying about, hey man, as a quarterback, yeah, I don't have to explain because I hope you heard it. So tell me what's your take on it?
No, go ahead and explain so we can have it in context so everybody can hear it.
All right, so
know exactly what you're talking about.
All right, so what happened really quickly? Callers, please forgive me. I know I got callers in the back. Y'all hold tight. I see Google Man, old school in the back. Appreciate you. Hold tight.
Much love, callers.
So real quick, I brought up a point in one of my notes where the pressure was on, and Shador was like, "Oh man, that dude got in fast, right?" Which was fair. I believe he would have taken a sack in that play. No problem. It's practice. It's football. Mistakes are meant to be made in order for you to fix them. Great. He goes to the sideline, okay, and he says, he was talking to the D lineman. I think he was the particular linebacker that rushed him. I forget his name. Somebody told me 53. And he was saying, man, I was about to throw that thing in the dirt like that because I didn't want to get the incompletion. And so my response to that was saying, dang, now this is prior to knowing what Rob told me. Like I said, I'm taking what he said factual. I said, dang. In my mind, I would have said, I hope his response would have been, man, I wish I could have thrown it away so I didn't take the sack, in essence, right? Because in my mind, I thought he put completions over incompletions, if that makes sense, right? And I was saying, man, he should have thrown it. Like his mindset should have been, I wish I could have thrown it away, instead of saying, yeah, I was gonna throw it in the dirt, but I didn't want that incompletion. And I was saying, as a quarterback, if you're practicing, you want to practice things. Now, I don't think he could have thrown it away because it jumped up on him so fast. But if your mindset, that's what I was saying. So hopefully you gather that, and I could try to break it down real quick for people who may just be jumping in late.
Well, first of all, as a quarterback, you want to throw completions and not incompletions. No quarterback want to throw an incompletion. And I'm sure he probably went into practice like, bro, had some type of competition. Hey, bro, I ain't gonna throw no incompletions today, or I'm not going, because most of the times when he actually throws a pass, it's completed. His incompletions a lot are throwaways or intentional throwaways. You know what I mean? So those are good things. You know, so no quarterback wants to throw incompletions. As for the rushers, Arden Walker, the young guy, came out of Missouri. He made a great move to the inside to beat Savion Washington. He should have had help from the inside with the right guard, Jack Wilsey. He didn't get help in time enough. Nobody came rushing over him. He didn't help in time enough. What it looks like in the film, don't hold me to that. But what it looks like in the film was the right guard didn't get there in time. Savion overstated to the outside. The rusher came inside right into Shador's face really fast to where Shador really didn't have time. If that was a real ball game, he probably would have been he probably definitely would have been sacked unless he would have threw that ball and would have hit the guy right in the face or something like that. But, you know, what are you going to do in a situation like that? We've seen a lot of quarterbacks take sacks like that. A lot of offensive linemen get beat like that. But this is what they practice for. It's the same thing the defense can look and say, dang, we got beat over the top by Jimmy Horn. You think they're not trying to stop that?
Sure.
They don't want that to happen on defense.
Of course.
So everybody has things that they're trying to improve on, and that's why we're practicing. That's why it's, hey, calm down, relax. It's practice. You'll go watch the same thing happen at other practices. We just saw this huge play by the Pittsburgh Steelers one-on-one that everybody saw go viral. Does that mean that DB is sorry or can't play because that wide receiver made that catch? No.
By no stretch of the means.
That's an all-pro DB. So that's what we want to see. We want to see plays made. We want to see competition all over the field at Colorado. High competition because you got a lot of athletes.
I love it. Melissa Porter in the building. I appreciate you coming through, hanging with us. She says, I'm a prime hater. He hates. You know what? You just made the shirt. Melissa Porter, just put you.
He hates me.
Melissa Porter, you on shirt version 2. Let me write this down. He hates Shador and Prime, and he doesn't really do a good job of trying to play it off. Okay.
Damn.
Hold on. Then she says, it's because the Coach Prime videos is where the YouTube money is. I'm glad you understand business 101. That's first of all. I'm glad you take the lowest paying job you have, or do you take the highest paying? I'm just being honest, right? If somebody gonna offer you more, appreciate you, Melissa. Thank you for your social barometer, economic barometer. Anyway, and I want to address this real quick before I go on. Drew Linfield, Coach, why do you have more Coach Prime content this year than you do Hurricane videos? I don't, sir. I'm tired of explaining this, and I'm not trying to bark at you, Drew. I have a show on Sunday at 6:30 for the Miami Hurricanes. Coach Me Coach podcast at 8 o'clock on Tuesdays, and on Thursdays, Primetime Talk. Now, you may just turn on YouTube on Thursdays and it seemed like that, but I've been doing this just as long, and I keep the same schedule. So I apologize if I hurt your feelings, but this says Coach Hayes Football. It ain't Coach Hayes Canes. It ain't Hurricane Hayes. It ain't none of those shows. I'm not trying to turn you off. Guys, I like to talk about football. Now, if you only want to talk about the Miami Hurricanes, catch me on Sunday at 6:30, bro. I'm there every Sunday at 6:30. Rain, sleet, or shine. When I go hunting, I'm in the woods in a tree on my phone. God, it's okay. But I don't like it. I love my Canes, but I don't want to talk about them every day, all day. We got 35 YouTube channels out there. Y'all could go check that. I love to talk football. I'm sorry. And I'm tired of addressing it, dog, because people keep, Coach Hayes, why you always? No, I talk about football. So if y'all don't like that, I'm sorry.
Well, guess what?
Damn. Sorry, guys.
It's time to run them likes up.
Hey, run them likes up. Chico, you know I'm finna put you. Chico, I'm finna put you on the spot, though. You ready?
Now, Surfer Boy 2.
Hey, I'm ready to put you on the spot.
Put me on the spot. Oh, now Rob the Media. I mean, Rob the Man. You got me called the man, Rob the Media Man. Oh, now Rob the Man Media.
My bad, bro.
Oh, now Mac ENT, McNeil. Oh, now Dr. Tanisha Barton. And the whole 305 out there listening in.
Hey, let me slap this dude, Drew, right quick. Man, you don't be listening. Get out, man. You know what? Whatever. Anyway, let me ask you this real quick.
Who will be listening?
The dude Drew. He talking about you don't have to do it every day. Again, bro. Like anyway.
Don't worry about it. Don't go back to it. There you go. Go ahead.
My question to you. I'm finna put you on the spot. You ready?
Let's do it.
You gonna join the fantasy league, dog?
I've done fantasy. I was sitting here listening to you. I've done fantasy before. You know what I mean?
Chico,
And
don't you backpedal like Dion out of this.
It's all right. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got a backpedal. I'll high step. Instead of backpedaling, I'll high step with my hand behind my head. You feel what I'm saying? Swagged out. But as far as fantasy football, how is it going to work on your end? We're going to be able to pick the teams and pick the players that we want? Because I heard you trolling talking about, well, go ahead and pick your
No.
go ahead and pick
No,
them.
I wasn't trolling. I was
pick them.
no. What I was saying.
No, let me do it.
I apologize.
I damn sure will pick everybody you name. I want Travis. I want Shador. I want Jimmy Horn. Give me Xavier. Give me all of them.
Okay.
If you want to play it like that, then and you go get all the players that you want out the Pac-12 and think that
I don't believe that.
Think about it.
No. What I said, and you're right. The reason I say that is because I had the same conversation with my beloved Hurricanes, Drew. I had the same conversation. Last year, when the Canes was drinking all the cane juice, oh my God, we finna win the ACC. Dudes was jumping off their roof because we hired Cristobal. Yeah. Right?
Man, you want the real?
No, hold on. I'm trying to tell you why I'm saying what I'm trying to tell you why I said what I said. I said, listen.
Ain't nobody checking for.
No, hear me out. Ain't got to be nobody checking. We got fans, just like y'all got fans. We got fans that was saying, man, we going 12-0. We going to the Natty. We going to the. They were saying the same exact thing. I'm telling you why I'm saying this. When they came into the draft and they put their money up, most of the people were Cane fans. Guess who drafted the first Miami Hurricane player? And I had the 9th pick of the draft. Guess who picked the first Miami Hurricane player?
What, you trying to say you picked them?
I did.
Had the 9th pick of the draft and nobody else did.
Eight other Miami Hurricane fans picked Caleb Williams, Penix Jr. They picked all this, but they the same people. We going 12-0. And you won't even pick the quarterback. I picked Mallory. What I'm trying to say is people could talk, but when you got to put your money up, yeah, let's see if you really a believer.
So this fantasy would be for the whole college football. Would be wide open.
All Power 5 conferences, including Independence, Notre Dame. All Power 5. All Power 5 till we do a draft and everything.
We'll talk offline then. You let me know. We'll talk offline so that, we're not online and holding people up talking about this fantasy football. But definitely, I'm all for it. Yeah. There's no backpedaling going on, cuz it's all high step.
Hey, Chico.
Taking it the other way.
Chico, keep your chin down. Keep your chin down. Keep your chin down, Chico. Keep your chin down.
I appreciate you coaching me, Coach.
Coach me, Coach. Coach me, Coach.
I'm humble. And I appreciate it, Coach, because I know you're the greatest ever. And I'm trying to be like you. And I'm not worried about the outside noise, because the outside noise is going to always be there.
Yes, sir.
It's going to always be there.
Yes,
I'm saying tunnel vision, focus on you. That's why I came to Boulder. To stay focused on you, not to come up here, get coaching from you, and then listen to all these haters on the outside, all these comments coming in on social media talking about, oh, now Coach Prime want to coach you, or Coach Prime acting like he coaches. Whatever they want to say, let that stay on the outside.
Yeah, that's foolishness. He a coach.
Man.
He do a good
Stay
job.
Focus, young man.
Yeah.
Focus, young man, and do exactly what you came there for, and not worry about what anybody else on the outside.
I love it.
Yes,
sir. Yes, sir.
That's what it's about.
Hey, real quick, last piece, and I'm gonna get the next people in. I do want to say this. I'm just last piece.
For sure.
I appreciate Coach Prime's approach to coaching, where he doesn't just talking. You've been in the meetings, dog. Every coach got the same cliche. They got the same one-liners. Do you appreciate it the same way or not? Or do you think it's different, or am I blowing smoke?
I love it. You mean the way that Coach Prime is doing it?
No, I'm just talking about when he addresses the team, right? Most guys address the team, and if you heard one coach speak, you probably heard them all speak, right?
Right.
Like, hey, guys, we got to go out here and play discipline, And we got ain't nobody ever told you ever sat on the side of the bed and say, man, I know I'm better than that. Ain't no coach saying that.
Nah, listen, I made a video today about him being so motivational by just saying a few words like, hey dog, I believe in you, but do you believe in you?
Right.
How powerful is that? I can believe in you all I want to, but do you believe in you? He has people around the program that's great influences. He has Michael Westbrook, the former number 4 pick coming from Colorado, back around the program now. He has Dalius Thomas, who played outside linebacker for the Ravens those 2 years, Pro Bowler, Super Bowl champion. He's around the program now. Pat Shermer, former NFL head coach, offensive coordinator. He's around the program right now. So many people like that is around the program to give the team these great influences, man. It's like that's the phenomenal thing about it. He's not just preaching and just talking. He's prepared. He comes in there with a slideshow prepared of what he's going to talk about. It makes sense. It's relevant and it's motivational.
There it is.
Where is you going to find all of those things in one? You know, some guys are great motivators, but they're not really good at X and O's. This guy's been there, done that in all aspects of it. Why? Only thing people can say bad about him is just something that would be some hate.
I got you.
Know,
yeah, no, I totally understand.
Right.
I'm with you. I'm just saying that his approach is different than the typical cliches, the typical just all day saying the same thing, cookie cutter. That's all, man. But hey, this phone line cranking up, boy. You hot like fish grease, boy. You done brought him up in here, boy. Boy, you like pizza with pineapples on it. You understand me?
Pizza with pineapples on it. Ha, ha, ha.
I love it.
Boom. No, straight up though, man.
We be having a good time.
I appreciate you having me on once again. Shout out to everybody out there listening in.
Yeah, man.
Now to all my listeners also. If you haven't subscribed yet, go on to the channel, subscribe, check out the content that myself and Coach Hayes put out there also. And I'm sure we're going to do some of this again officially on his channel and on my channel also.
Yeah,
and
man.
I will be joining your fantasy league. You dig? Shout out to CoachHayesFootball.com.
I'm loving it, man. Listen, Ellen gonna put your information in the chat. She gonna put the information in the chat, like the link. Y'all go check it out, man. Go hit the subscribe button, man. Blow them channels up. He drop videos pretty much, I want to just say every day, twice a day, something like that, man. So y'all gonna make it happen, man.
Each and every day.
I love it, man. Appreciate you. Thanks, Chico, man. We'll talk. Hit me up. You know I'm always up, man.
All right.
Appreciate it. All right, that big dog Chico off in Big Frank. I'm sorry, Bishop Frank. Excuse me. 444. All right, Gumbo is on, Coach. Brother Jay Blaze, much love. I got my man Blaze here in the back. Thank y'all so much. Yeah, we just had to have some fun with it, man. Let's make it happen. All right, here we go. Going to the, oh, my goodness. Real quick, I got to say this. Paul has joined. I'm just going to say Paul, but Paul, you made one mistake. I need your email address, Paul. So do me a favor so you don't have to put any more money. You can either email me at CoachHayesFootball. All right. Email me at CoachHayesFootball. If somebody else use your email and beat you to it, then you ought to look. Email me at CoachHayesFootball@gmail so I can get your email address. I don't know where to send the link. All right. So you got to put give me your email address or DM me on Twitter. Okay. All right. So I got to be able to make that happen. Okay. So Paul. All right. So Paul, appreciate it. All right. Let me get to the next one. If not, Coach just came up on the ifty, if you understands me, because I ain't giving it back. All right. Old school. You definitely got 2 minutes, man. Old school, talk to me.
Thank you, Coach. Can you hear me?
Sure enough can.
Yeah, okay. Look here, Coach. Let me talk a little proper and real clear now. Look, Coach, I've been watching you. I seen you out there with the Miami coaches and everything doing that thing they had going on out there. You was real popular, real nice too. You didn't mention Colorado that one time, and I understood that deal at that time. But I wonder if that coach knew in his mind that this time next year you're gonna be over there with us, boy. I'm telling you, you ain't gonna be wearing no more orange and all that other old city stuff. You be going back and forth and stuff. You're gonna be right over there with us, Coach. And I wonder what that coach was thinking that when he was talking to you. That's a question, Coach.
I don't know what you're talking about because I want to talk with no coaches, old school. So what are you talking about?
Okay, Okay, I'm going back to when they had the media day out there in Miami. That was 2 or 3 days ago. As a matter of fact, that was 2 days ago. 2 nights ago, I saw you over there talking with the coach out there in Miami. You was asking questions, and you was smiling in his face and everything. And you had a good interview. And was he a Miami coach or not?
I was not at Miami. I was in Maryland.
Well,
2 days.
You was talking to him. I don't know where you was.
I was in Maryland, and I was actually at Brother Jay Blaze retirement party. So old school. Lay off the OE. I don't know what you're talking about, though.
Okay, that's all right. I see you out there. Well, I'm just telling you, you're going to be good when you be on the outside. You ain't going to be going back and forth. That's what I'm trying to say. You ain't going to go back on those Sundays or Saturdays. What was that, Sundays? Yeah, Sundays you be going back? Nope, ain't going to be no going back after next year, boy. And you be another thing, too, I want to make this clear. You be riding on that 12-0 thing real tough. But remember, your words that came out of your mouth was 6-6. So stick to that 6-6. Don't dwell on that 12-0. Dwell on that 6-6 because that was stupidly ridiculous. So dwell on that 6-6. Don't worry about that 12-0. That 12-0 won't come and hunt you. But you worry about that 6-6. That's what you need to be trying to stay on. And you had also said something to somebody to the effect with if Colorado go 12-0, you're gonna do something. What is you supposed to be doing? Cutting your head off, doing something? You're gonna cut something off. What is? Oh, yes, right. You're gonna cut off Miami. That's what you said. Am I right or wrong?
You're absolutely wrong. I said if Colorado goes to a bowl game and Miami does not go to a bowl game, I'm officially a Colorado fan. That's clearly what I said.
Okay. Hey, boy, I'll tell you what, we're gonna be glad to see you. We're gonna be glad to see you over there. We gonna treat you just like we treat you now. You know, like you one of those commits, but you just ain't committed yet. You just committed somewhere else, but we know we gonna get you in the long run. This time next year, we'll be over there in the Big 12, and you're gonna be over there with us. Well, I'll tell you, coach. And you're gonna be good. You're gonna be happy too, because you're gonna be winning. You're not gonna be winning where you was, but you're gonna be winning over here, and you're gonna be happy. How about that, coach?
I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, hey, coach, I'm telling you, boy, coach, we win. Coach, we winning over here. We win, waking up, we win, go to sleep. I'm telling you, boy. I'm telling you, that's Coach Pride. Coach Pride wins. You know that, don't you? You know, but you already know that. I ain't got to tell you that. And it's a good show tonight, Coach. Welcome back, Coach. We miss you. Where you been, Coach? Oh, that's right. He was over at Maryland some goddamn. We be all over the place, don't you? Yeah, you got to reduce some recruits for us next year too. You know that, Coach. And you know Coach Prime is real deep on the Florida boys.
Yeah.
You think you're gonna be able to help us out, Coach?
Yeah, I got you.
God, are you gonna be able to help us out with the foot?
Surely will. Yeah, I help anybody go to school. I go from.
Hey, we don't want you to help out anybody. We want you to help out. See that? What is that shirt you got on? I want one of them shirts, Coach. How much I need for them shirts?
You don't need to pay for it. All you gotta do is say you want to be the vice president. You want to be the vice president?
I want to be the goddamn president. Goddamn. Hey, let me be the president. I want to be the president.
And see, that right there is what's wrong with us. Hold on, that's what's wrong with us. We always want to be. See, you want to be 12-0 right now in the Colorado Colt. You want to be you want to be the man. And you ain't even come up with it, but you want to be the man. You don't want vice president. I want to be president. That's the problem with you, dog.
President.
That's the problem.
I want to watch the money.
That's the problem with you right there. You want to be on the top. You want to be on the top, and ain't did nothing to be on the top. Man, matter of fact, get up out, man. Don't put your doggone dentures in, man. Let me get to these other people on the line, man. Appreciate you, dog.
I love y'all.
All right.
Thanks, Coach.
Keep it funky, baby. That E. Brown in the building, man. Appreciate you for that FaceTime, dog. We'll holler at you. All right, man. Let me get the Google man next. Google man, talk to me.
Coach Hayes, I got 2 phones on. I'm watching you. I'm talking to you on the other telephone, and I'm watching NFL football, the best sport ever invented. We got coaches like Jensen Body. We got coaches like Freddie James, coach Carter High School from the 80s up to the mid-90s. We got Bobby Bowden, coach Florida Seminoles from the 70s up to the 2000s. We got Jimmy Johnson and Miami Hurricanes. We got Eddie Robinson from Grambling. And we got Deion Sanders now, and he got a coach following Jackson. Oh yeah, the best sport ever. Watching. It's on. It's August. I can smell the rise. And I got something for all boy hands. I knew it was him when he first called in, 'cause I got his voice now. I watch his show. I sub this show, and I hear it to my watch the show. I give him more like. But he's delusional. He said, that fool came on your show and said, we realists. How you gonna be realists? And he's like, y'all gonna go 12-0 and talking about all these dogs. The one dude who come on your show, I'm not talking about dude got off. But one dude that come on his show, that came on your show, he look. I ain't gonna say. I'm not trying to be funny, but the dude kind of look like he got some kind of problem because he look funny to me. But he say everybody that play for Colorado is a dog. What a dog is it? Well, we gonna see. Football season is back. Best sport ever. And another thing, have you ever seen the movie called Paid in Full? I'm Rico. Coach, you ace. You need to use your soldiers. That dude in the tag named Drew, whatever his name was, talking about you on swimming in Colorado, so let me get him, coach. Let me get him. I'm gonna have another stroke on his legs. Let me get him, coach. Paid in Full. The movie called Paid in Full. Ace and Rico in Money Making Mix. Rico was the goon. Coming to fall at the club, he won't at him. The dude in the chat talking about you doing too many Colorado shows. I won't at him. Let me get him, coach. Let me get him.
Get him, dog. I'm tired of it. Get him. I'm tired. Get him. I'm tired. Get him.
Good, man. Tired of these Colorado fans coming here talking about, oh, you Miami fans. Tired of these dumbass fans making a fool of themselves.
Okay.
That's all, man. And I'm watching football right now. I got the TV on mute, and I'm listening to you. I'm listening to these fans. Just blow smoke off your head. That's what they're doing.
I love
but we don't see.
Hey, yo, what's up, baby? That's my man's right there. Every time I see him, I got to hit him with the...
I want to battle. I want to battle. I said, hey, yo.
I said, hey, yo, what's up, man? Y'all go check out the Miami Man here. Google, man. I got to dip, baby. I got 2 more callers, and I got to get off here, man.
Right on, man.
I appreciate it, dog.
Yeah.
Already. That's my man, Google Man from Texas. He don't play no game. That boy a Cowboy fan off in the. All right, here we go. We got my man's right here in the building, Brother Jay Blaze in the building, man. Talk to me, man.
What's going on, Coach Hayes?
Boy, we got a night tonight. And matter of fact, hold up, Blaze. I ain't gonna let you ride out. I got it. Y'all got to clap it up for Blaze. I'm gonna tell you why. 2 reasons, Blaze. There's 2 reasons we got to clap it up for the Blaze. One, that's who I went to visit. If y'all had a chance to go see the video, that's why I think old school. He had too much Wild Irish Rose, right? He thought I was in Miami talking to you because he said 2 days ago, which really was last week Saturday. I was in Maryland, so that's one thing. And the second thing is Blaze done added another honeybee to the 50. He says this is for the winner donation from Brother Jay Blaze. Listen, so it's 700 right now. If you enter, listen, bro. See, Blaze, this is why I love my folks, dog. Look at this. You enter the NCAA draft right now. 50 used to get you 400. 50 get you.
I got something to say. If Google Man and old school get on there and have a conversation, I'm gonna put another 100 up there because I ain't gonna understand.
Hey, all I'm saying, all you gotta do is call in. Listen, all I'm telling you, Blaze, is listen, bro. It used to be 50 for 400. Now it's 50 for 500. Shout out to Ellen. Then it's 50 for 600. Shout out to Rob. Now it's 50 for 700. Come on, dog. Like, bruh, what we doing here? Put in 50. All I'm saying is $50 could get you $700, dog. Bruh. And all you gotta do is pick your team. Pick your players, bro. Come on, it's easy money.
Hey, that's right. They gotta join. They gotta play to play. They gotta win. How they gonna win if they ain't in?
Try. Hey, you can't.
Jump in.
As they say in football, you can't what? You can't get in the club in the tub, baby. That's all I'm saying.
You can't get in the club. You get in the tub.
All right, man. Talk to me, man, real quick, man. What's your thoughts?
What Google man just said, man. Everybody in the chat, we trying to we scratching our head. What Google man said. And old school.
Yeah,
I like to have them on. You know, you gotta have both of them on at the same time and just sit back and drink a cane juice. Just let them ride.
Well, we're gonna do that on the late night shift one time, man. So you got to join the team for free.
Yeah, we gotta do.
We can't do it on here. We'll never get nothing done. But if you join the teams, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. We do the night shift, meaning we jump on late night. You know what I'm saying? It's laid back, lights down, and we just talk about any and everything. Let people get on there and have a good time, man. You know what I mean?
Hey, much love to everybody. I appreciate the gifts, the thank you, the thoughts, everything, man. I appreciate it. Much love to all the YouTube Miami Hurricane fans, AO, Miami Flow, Streeter, Footballville, D Utah, Zoe, the CWO, Kane Maniac, everybody, all the Miami Hurricane YouTube shows, but I like to say this, man. Coach Hayes, I appreciate you. You and V12 came through on my retirement.
Yeah, man.
It's a blessing. You came live. You smoke your cigars. You
had my cigars. Had my cane juice. Yeah, and here go the best part. Here go the best part, though, Blaze. Man, this man had a comedy show at his return. A legitimate Def Comedy Jam with Def Comedy Jam comics at his retirement party.
Yeah.
Ain't no regular dude up there tomorrow. Is this thing on? Hi, my name's Coach, and knock knock. Who's there? No, dog. Legitimate comics. Then they took that thing to the after party with the R&B sing. Come on, dog. When I go out, I'm going out like Brother Jay Blaze, boy. I'm loving it,
man.
Bro.
You gotta go off. We gotta go off on the lab. We're gonna do it again next year in 24. We definitely gonna do it.
You gonna have 2 retirement parties? Yeah.
Nah, we're gonna have a part 2 to it. We're gonna have a part 2 to it.
After the party is the after party, and after the party is the hotel lobby. Then after the lobby, then it's probably Chris. That boy loose up in there, man.
Out the invite. Hopefully everybody in the chat can come.
I'm loving. Hey, not only that. And boy, we gave your boy a big bottle of Bel Air in the building. Big shout out to Ricky Rose.
Oh, no question. Yes, sir. And that Bel Air tastes good too. I'm gonna tell you that thing. Ice cold.
I'm loving it, boy. I'm loving it. But Blaze, man.
Yes, sir.
Real
quick. Can you run that fantasy football? Some people don't understand. Can you run that college fantasy football? Explain to people how you join, how you get into it.
All I gotta do is send me the okay. So what I'll do is here's how it works. I'm glad you said that. I used to send it out. I put it out there. I used to send it out. If you send in a donation to the Cash App, $ Coach Hayes Football, you see it scrolling right up under here. It's in the description below. I will then, but you got to put your email in the memo section. I will literally, as soon as I give the show, I'm going to send out all of these links. The link goes to your email. All you do is check the email address you gave me, sign up, and you in. That's it. Well, then we're going to do a draft. We actually have a draft on August 23rd. You have a draft. We're going to do one of them live, depending on how many. We got 2 different right now. We're going to actually do a draft. Have fun, man. Just kick it. And you run your draft, and you run it. It's all computer-based. They have nothing to do with it. Like, you can go in there. They got an app. You can change your players. You could put them on the waiver wire. Like, it's just like NFL fantasy, but it's college, and you pick from all of the Power 5 schools. All of the Power 5 schools.
Is the lovely lady jumping in? Ellen V, Miss Hines, T Hines.
They more than welcome, but I don't think so. I don't think so. Ellen said she dropped the full $1 to give it to the. Well, coach might take that, buddy. That'd be about you. Anyway.
Right. Okay. Well, hopefully, it's a lot of fun. Last year it was a lot of fun last year.
Hey, who won
I'm
last
looking
year?
forward to it.
No, but who won last year,
You
Blaze?
did.
Who did? Say
You
that again.
did.
Hold on, say it again.
Coach Hayes. Coach Hayes.
Coach Hayes won that thing last year. Yeah. Matter of fact, I'm finna get a
Coach
trophy and
Hayes.
put it right at the little trophy. Shout out to A63 Kane. He won the first one.
He's coming for that number one spot.
Hey, dog. Hey, heavy is the head.
Hey, Coach Hayes, you got to put a trophy up. You got to put a trophy up on your show with it.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown, my brother. Thank you. That's all I'm gonna tell you. That's all I'm gonna tell you. That's all I'm gonna tell you. But yeah, man, we're gonna have fun, Blaze. I got this long snapping preacher. I know it's time to go when he come on the line. He gonna finish us out with a good word.
Right.
But yeah, man, we've been on this thing 2.5 hours. God, I always say 1 hour. It's never an hour, bro. Never, because I have so much fun with y'all. But anyway, I appreciate it. Let me go in and get this thing rocking. Man, Blaze, appreciate you, man. Thank you for always supporting, bro. All right, brother.
All right, man.
Okay.
Love y'all.
All right, love y'all too. Love you too,
Canes.
brother. All right. Yeah, go Canes. He hit him. Paul, again, I'm going to just say this. Paul, I'm not going to say your last name. You put out for the, my bad. You donated 50, but you did not leave your email address, Paul. So I have no way of knowing who you are and send you the link so you can come in. So please make sure you email me. If you've already done so, that's fine. DM me at CoachHayesFB on Twitter, whatever the case may be. And I'll definitely put you in. I don't want you to spend some more money to give me your email address. So please do that. Somebody say the chat getting spicy. All right, 10:53. Then we go into the long snapping preacher. 2 minutes and that's it. 10:53. You on the line? Hold on 1 second. I gotta lock it. Hold on.
The conference has been locked.
All right, talk to me.
Yo.
What's going on? 10:53.
I'm a big Coach Prime fan.
All right, what's your name, brother?
OCR. Matt.
Matt. All right. From the SIP, huh? You calling from Mississippi?
Yes, sir.
All right, talk to me, man. So what's going on?
Hey, but they got like 4 weeks to prepare, man. 4 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And that's to get everybody acclimated, get everybody with the plays down,
mm-hmm.
and get everybody together, everybody gelled together, meshed together. And that's why I'm concerned that. Now, I know it's only the first couple of days, but you don't want to keep having the same problems like 2 weeks from now. In the last 2 weeks, it's going to be strictly game planning on TCU. Now I'm looking at their schedule. TCU, that's really a heads-up game. Nebraska, they beating them. Colorado State, they beating them. They losing to Oregon and losing to USC. Beating Arizona State, beating Stanford. Losing to UCLA, beating Oregon State, beating Arizona, beating Washington State, and losing to Utah. And that's just me being optimistic.
Okay. So what's your final record then? Dang, that boy said that thing in dip. He ain't say bye nothing. You could have said bye, dog. He said what he had to say. He out of there. Susie Pink, come on and get on in this thing. Don't be scared to be great, Susie Pink. You know, already got me in trouble once. All right. All right, we're going to the next one anyway. I appreciate y'all in the chat. Let me get a long snapping preacher on here. Let me see if I got to get I got 27 seconds. I'm going to let him ride out. Long snapping preacher, talk to me, man. You got anything to talk about Colorado? Do I need to grab a book or what? What are we doing?
Yes. I got a little thing about Colorado. I hope you clip this because I really want the Colorado fans to explain this. Right, I'm not going to judge or anyway. I just want them to explain this, and then I want to go into our praise time, into our little, into our Bible verse time. So Colorado on the schedule, they have, and I crunched the numbers with 247 Sports to see where each roster ranked coming into the season according to 247 Sports. First game, they faced a 35.75 ranked roster. The second game, 26.5 ranked roster. Third game, 84.75 ranked roster. Fourth game, the 10th ranked roster. And fifth game, the 37th ranked roster. They're going into the season with big turnover. They have the number 1 ranked transfer portal team, but those numbers are kind of are kind of skewed because they got it with 44 3-stars. Nobody got more 3-stars than them in the portal. But if you went based off 4 stars and 5 stars, Oregon has more than them by 1. USC has more than them by 2, and TCU and the other team on there only has less than them by 3, based off 4 stars and 5 stars. Colorado beats all those 5 teams in 5 stars, but only by 1 player. So really, the big margin of difference in 4 of those 5 games is 3 players that are probably more ranked that they'll be facing. I just want Colorado to explain it, right? Just crunch the numbers, because we don't really know who has what going into the season, because it's college football, right? The good players leave, unless it's and very rarely do you see a great sophomore and freshman, right? We got that with Harold Perkins, but just like you said it before, we don't really see that. So I just want Colorado fans to explain, why they are so high on this team. What do they see different about these guys that they're bringing in or whatever? And I hope you clip it. I hope they comment or whatever. But that's my point of view. Just explanation. Got me, Coach?
Yeah, bro. I got you. 100%. Hello? Yeah. Whatever you said. Cool.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Do you even know? Hold on. Can I be honest? Do you even know what you said?
Yes. I crunched the numbers, Coach. I crunched the numbers based off every ranked team's roster and how Colorado's roster lines up to every ranked team.
So, in the words, hold on. Can I say this? In the words of E. Brown, now that was truly some nerd talk. Because I don't know what you're talking about. That's some old, old nerd talk, brother. All that you talking, I have no idea what you're talking about. You talking about this person had this one more 3-star than that. They had a 2-star, but you got to divide that by 6. You got to pull out the quadratic equation, and you got to get the square root of this. Get that crap.
It's how you do the rank. It's how you go by the same ranking system.
Hold up.
Just went in. I just went in.
You
just
come
did a
right
little
out
bit
of a
more
comic book.
Crunching up.
That crap out of here. You come right out of a comic book, man. You know, took
Okay,
one stats class at that doggone college you go to. Now you think you's a statistician? That crap out of here, man. Guess what? This is what I know.
You ready?
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Nobody want to hear all that. Somebody want to know you're gonna win and lose. That's the only stat that count. All that. Well, all of the 6'3+ players, they actually have a longer stride than all of the 6'2" players. And the guy that wears size 12 shoe foot is actually longer than the guy who wears a size 11 shoe. And the dude that's 330 pounds is heavier than the guy that's 329 pounds. And nobody cares about that foolishness. Can he play some ball?
Coach, I'm just telling you based off the rankings, how everybody lines up. And Colorado I think Colorado got number 1 in the transfer portal because of 44 3-stars. But if you take out the 3-stars, they line up in the transfer portal this year with that turnover pretty even. So I want Colorado fans hopefully to explain, because they keep saying we got some dogs, but they won't explain anything about the dogs or anything. And so I'm just asking them to explain basically how E. Brown would say pontificate their explanation.
You already bloviated long enough. All right, man, let's wrap this thing up real quick before you do. I just want to say again, it's wrapping up in here, man. I thought we were going to have people jumping all over this. Bro, 3 people have added $300 more to this. And only 2 people jumped in tonight. Like, what are we doing? All these football experts in the chat, all these football experts around. And nobody want to jump in. All these experts, everybody an expert. And nobody want to say, let me show you what I got, Coach. $50 can get you now $700. $50? Man, y'all better go in there, man. There's a donation. Have fun with it. Also, if you want to join the team, make sure you subscribe. Right now, it is 100% free. Hit the button, hit the like button. Pick up some Little Timmy merch right there. Right? Do something to help the team out. Golly, do something. Hit the button, hit the bell. Let's make it happen. My man, Long Snapping Preacher, you got it. Let's make it happen. Tell me we don't gamble. That's not, bro. Okay. Let me ask you this.
Okay.
Hold on. Amir, we don't gamble. Amir Mustafa. I get it. You know how to, I get it. You don't have to gamble. That's fine. No problem. To me, I look at it as entertainment. I'm not trying to justify I'm just saying what it is. We're talking about something that you love, you follow it, you have fun with it. But that's right, my man. Hold up. E. Brown just said he would donate $200 if a Buff fan called in. I gotta open the phone line for this. E. Brown, I'm holding you to it now. If not, guess what? I'm gonna move your little medicine table about 2 feet across the room, and you got to get up, can't reach it.
The conference has been unlocked.
Buff fans, don't let me down. Buff fans, don't let me down. Come on, y'all. Y'all literally got 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Guess what? Right on time. Guess who it is on the line, y'all? It's the bad guy.
People like me, so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy. So say good night to the bad guy.
That go to show you, Tanisha, she said the number ain't even on the screen. I ain't have to, because them real fans got the number programmed. Talk to me, old school. You just got us $200, boy.
Hey, Coach, look, I was way ahead of you. Look here. First of all, I'm not even addressing that last part. I'll address that comment that the guy made when he left off. But look here. If you want to find out the conditions of what's going on with the CU University and their football team and their players, go look at their records. Their records are outstanding and they're out there. Ain't nobody got all day to sit up there and explain it to you. Actually, you can go back and do the homework yourself. It's out there. It's already on that. But go to YouTube and you'll get all the information you need and know where they come from and how they get down and what they did with the player. And another thing, it's another thing with them too, Coach.
He ain't say you get 2 minutes now. He just said call in. God, no.
They're gonna be 2 outstanding players on that team, on the offense and on the defense. Both of them are gonna be number 22. Take that for instance, and they both are coming off injuries, but their number are going to be 22 on the defense and on offense. Look out for that. And the rest of them are gonna play like they lost their
I love it. I appreciate you, old school. Suffering succotash. I gotta run. All right, we got to get up out here. Let me slap that dude. Get that dude up out of here, man. Hey, E. Brown, I'm telling you, I need 200 on the cash app. Or I'm telling you, I'm finna put your medicine in that applesauce. All right. I'm ready, man. I'm waiting for the message.
All right. Isaiah 41, verse 13, New International Version. For I am the Lord your God who takes hold of your right hand and says to you, do not fear, I will help you. I love the imagery in that verse, right? Because right now, you know, me and my wife, we made a big move and it's a move, right? And it's a sad move. We leaving a lot of people we love. And so it's a little scary to somewhere we don't know, but we felt the Lord called us. And there's somebody out there on this chat that is struggling with something, right? They don't, you know, they either made a big move like us, or you know, just something in front of them that they feel they cannot handle, right? But I'm telling you now, the Lord God will hold you by your hand like you are His precious child, because you are, and He will tell you, do not fear, I will help you. He is the most powerful of all. Just take out His hand, right? Hold your Heavenly Father's hand and accept that help, right? It's the guiding, it's the loving of a father. That's why I love that imagery. Just like I said, if anybody in the chat types down, pray for me, I will be praying for them. If anybody, you know, and I know you're a believer, Coach, please pray for me and my wife. Just like I said, it's a big move. We need a lot of prayer, right, to just see what the Lord wants us to do next. But I'll be there for any. But just always remember, the Lord will help you and He will hold your hand. Thank you, Coach, for letting me call in.
Anytime, brother.
It was fun getting. I got to listen to about an hour or so of your chat and everything.
My pontification.
So and yeah, and much love to everybody out there, and have a blessed night.
All right, man. Appreciate it. I didn't know you were married, man. You're a young cat, man. I love it, man. I appreciate you as always, man. I'm gonna have to give you my number too. I got your Twitter account. We're gonna talk on the low, but I definitely need to holler at you, man. But appreciate it. All right. Thanks, man.
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
you.
Thank you.
All right. Long snapper preacher in the building. I'm gonna lock the phone line.
The conference has been locked.
E. Brown got out of the thing. Tomorrow ain't nobody donate. I gotta mess with this doggone man. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna put some saran wrap across the toilet. So next time you go, you're gonna have a problem. Real quick, this Tanisha says, hold up. Studio One at Coach Hayes Football said wasn't a real fan because I didn't know the number. I guess what? I agree. If you're real, you got to have a number program. You ain't got to wait for Coach to put it up. Come on. 862-799-9956. Y'all got to put it up there. Hey, yo, boy, these boys crazy up here in the chat, man. Hey, yo, they wild, man. I appreciate that text, too, the tweet. Anyway, for all that being said, guys, 2 hours and 35 minutes, and every time I plan on doing 1 hour, it's never not a good time. I appreciate it. Make sure you join us on Sunday, Drew. On Sunday, 6:30. Canes Talk Live. Tuesday, 8 o'clock with my man Dom and his Christmas tree. And I'm going to tell you something. Whoever that is that entered the fantasy draft and they team name is Dom's Christmas tree, y'all shout out. Y'all shout out for that. Somebody put Dom's Christmas tree as their team name, right? And that you have to abbreviate. They put DCT, Dom's Christmas tree. Y'all shout out for that. That's somebody's name on there. But anyway, y'all go ahead. Y'all make sure to have fun with it. I appreciate y'all. I want everybody to be safe. And I'm glad the long snapping preacher does call Get a Man a Platform. He's getting better. He's working on it. We definitely going to talk and we'll definitely chop it up. But anyway, with all that being said, I appreciate y'all. Enjoy the football season kicked off. As my man Google Man say, the greatest game on earth. The greatest game on earth. I love it. We're going to get Google Man and we're going to get old school in the ring. Maybe they could battle it out. You understand me? I would love to see that, but I'm not putting it up there, CW. Oh, Chris Kane, where you at? I need you, bud. Jeff, appreciate you coming through. Thank you, everybody, for coming through. This is the worst part of the night for me is saying goodbye because I don't know how to say goodbye, y'all, because I always want to stay on there. But anyway, with all this being said, thank you, guys. Go check it out, WRE's chat. We got a lot of stuff going on this channel. Join the team. It's free. Cost you absolutely nothing. We're going to get the memberships out, too. They're coming soon. All right, we're going to do a lot with that. Well, with all that being said, I appreciate you. Thank you, guys. God bless to everybody who donated and all that good stuff. Peace, love, and hair grease. Coach Catch at 50 yard line. Peace. I hate saying goodbye, man. Somebody pass me the Colorado concoction or cane juice or something. I can't take it. I know I'm better than that. I'm about to go sit on the side of the bed.